ass.
And ask for.
Wait, did I use an inspiration card last game?
Yes, I think so.
I think you may have.
Oh yeah, I did for movement, so I could get the sheep on the roof.
Yeah. That's right. The swift move thing. I'm like, what the hell? You're not supposed to get the sheep. It's not supposed to work that way. All
Yeah,
right,
that
Zerum,
was
how is
a
you?
good plan. So yeah,
is
I would say we
What?
start off with Torch explaining our plan as soon as Sarum is here.
Yeah, as soon as Zerum gets back, and I think Torch is using a little dragon's room or something like that.
I'm here.
Oh, Zerum is here too. Yay! Torch, do we have you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm kind of here.
Kind of here.
Yeah.
Kind of here.
He's kind of here. All right. So just as a reminder, I'm going to point out where we are going to start, and then I'm going to make sure you guys discuss with each other what your plan is, and then we will execute said plan. First off, to start, it is the day after your meeting with the sheep and the subsequent death of the half-orc that was attacking you, trying to return the sheep. You managed to bring the sheep and the bear and one of the scared wolves, the one that did not die, over to the Terminus Temple. The Terminus Temple notified you that these individuals, these creatures, have been indeed polymorphed, but they are unable to reverse the effects of the polymorph. Only the magical item that created the effect is able to end it. In your discussion with the sheep, i.e., the Grand Wizard Starbright, he has notified you that that is his wand of true polymorph. And that is what his former apprentice, Noak, his former apprentice used that to turn him into a sheep 2 years ago. And he is asking you to return to his home outside of Samora in order to retrieve it so he can turn back to himself. And if needed, he will reward you with gold and items, for he is a powerful conjurer and sorcerer of the transmutation magics. You currently, to assist in this endeavor, you will be leaving the wolf and the bear behind. The sheep will be going with you on this particular excursion. You were given a single scroll to Artonis, a single scroll of Speak with Animals, and that scroll can be used 3 times. Now, before we depart out with this, is there anything else anyone wants to do to items to try and ask from the temple, information they wish to get from Starbright, or a plan that they wish to tell each other about? So let's start with Artonis. Is there anything else that you can think of that you individually might want?
I don't think so.
Okay. Moving down. Yeek, is there anything else that you might want?
I think I had a lot of stuff going on overnight, like not stealing a potion, getting arrows and stuff.
Yeah, you're grabbing arrows. You're okay.
But did we take the clothings of the orc?
You would have been able to request the clothing from the orc, yes. So you would have had to have talked to the guards, who I must say are very tired of noticing you guys. You've only been here for a little over a week, and they've already interacted with you more times than they care. But yes, you would have been able to, after some very concerned looks and questions and queries, you would have been able to get the dead half-orcs clothing.
Can we still request them?
Oh, you have it.
Oh, we have the clothes of the orc.
Yeah, so you
this guy
have his
self
dead
gets an advantage
clothes.
then, or does this guy self get an advantage then? Because we actually have the clothes.
Yeah, so I mean, the clothes are a little bloodied, and they're got some
orc has
very
fight
good.
with birds.
What's that?
That's cool. That's cool that it has blood stains because orc had fight, and he's very exhausted.
Okay. So yes, you do have that. Tweet. How about you? Anything that you specifically want or information you wish to have asked that I can just provide very quickly before we begin with the particular adventure?
Well, I think I'd want to restock an arrow since I got one broken, and then
Yep. And
also,
you do. Mhm.
I do what?
Oh, I was asking who received that great sword. I think we handed it to Artonis.
That
didn't we?
was my.
Yes.
That's my.
And I also would like to know from the wizard what sort of threats we'd be facing from his apprentice.
Ah, wonderful question. So I'm not going to do this in his character. I will just say you received knowledge that the Noke has become paranoid in the past 2 years, and he has a number of humans or dwarves or mercenaries that he has tricked to come to his formerly Starbright's house that he has now claimed as his own. He has transformed into creatures basically as his own personal guards. He has 3, aside from Goose, aside from the half-orc that you murdered, and the other wolf and the bear, who are here, remaining at his estate are 3 apes, 1 more bear, and 1 more wolf. However, he also points out that Noke has been using the wand of Polymorph to animate a number of inanimate objects. So basically think of kind of a twisted Fantasia. He has chairs that skitter around and follow him.
Please tell me there's a mimic.
No. Oh no.
Why would I
Don't
do
give
that
him
to you?
ideas. Don't give
I'm going
him
to be
ideas.
disappointed if there's not a mimic.
Why would I do that to you? He has chairs that skitter around and follow him. He has brooms that sweep up after him. He has rugs that kind of inchworm along so that he's always has to cover a stain. Basically, a lot of the furniture in this place has been animated by the Wand of True Polymorph as he has been working on it. He also knows that he normally has not been allowed inside of his own house. So for 2 years, he has not seen inside of his own house. He's only been in the garden.
We're talking about the wizard now, right?
I'm
Not
talking
the
about
apprentice.
Starbright. So Starbright the sheep has said that he hasn't seen his own house. However, when he snuck in and was trying to search for a scroll, specifically something to help him, and he managed to find the scroll of speak with animals, he noticed that there were there were tables upon tables of potions of indiscriminate nature on tables all around the workshop that his house has become. They did not appear to have any sort of labeling structure or anything like that. It was a surprise to him when he saw that.
Okay.
Aside from all of this, this is all that he knows. And
there's another question. Could you give us information about the relationship between the name of the freaking orc and the relationship between?
He can tell you that the half-orc, that his name was Guz, G-U-Z.
Nice.
And Guz willingly worked for Noke because Noke basically accepts Guz for who he is. Not many people like half-orcs in the area.
Oh no.
And
No, I'm super sad for Gus.
yeah, and
Fuck.
Noak basically said, "I can turn you into something else, but I think you're kind of cool as you are." And Goose said, "I really like that. I will work for you because you respect me."
Oh no, that's bad.
So the relationship
deserved
is
it.
actually one of mutual respect.
he was just
Wow.
looking for friends.
Kind of like that, yes.
No, that's a sad story. I don't want to
Okay.
play. I hate
Um,
my character now.
Aspen. Anything on? Oh, Aspen is muted. That's okay. I'll go
Oh,
with
wait.
Zerum.
Oh,
Zerum, my good boy, my good dragon friend.
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
can think of.
But go.
Okay,
Zerum.
Zerum, you're thinking?
No, I said nothing I can think of.
Nothing you can think of. Okay. Aspen or
Does,
Kitty Bard.
Yeah, cat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do we eventually get this information from tweets about the relationships between these characters?
Yes. So this is something that you would have had, like, as a group, sometime during the evening or during the morning. We would have used one of the. So there would have been one of the priests would have cast Speak with Animals to help everyone talk with this guy, and you would have all been able to get this information.
It's possible I could cast Disguise Self on myself and interact with whoever's guarding this laboratory, maybe even Noak's apprentice himself. But I mean, this information helps us quite a lot, so I'll see if I can try to do the voice. And he looks towards our Kinku. It's like you remember how he spoke, right?
Yeah.
And
I remember how
and
Gus
Yeek
spoke.
says that perfectly in Goose's voice. Yeah. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I know how Gus spoke of Master No.
I kind of wish Fleeks would talk, would do the mimic, because that's hilarious. The voice he does.
You do it.
Gus must.
That's perfect. I know we spoke earlier about maybe using that spell in tandem, but I've been thinking it over throughout the night, and I don't know if it'll work. It's I'm not the best of lip syncing, and I'm not sure all what you'll be able to say, so it might be best if I just try to speak it. But since you're able to speak his voice perfectly, I might be able to help me out. Try and perform. So, mind if we take however much time we have left to practice on that?
Yeah.
It makes me think of Beavis and Butthead. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah.
So, I love it.
Cornholio.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. All right. So, I assume Aspen and Yeek will practice. Like he'll be learning from Yeek on how to sound like the guy.
Yes. So
does
we can
anyone
say that
else-
you'll practice, and if you do wish to try and talk when you interact with Noak, if you wish to talk in that manner, then I will make them whatever role that we're going to do. I'll actually say that we can do that. That we can do that with advantage.
Okay.
You're not going to have many. You're not going to be able to do it very well, but you might get lucky.
I thought we were doing the backpack, Kenku.
Well, the backpack will still be visible, so unless they see a beak popping out of it, how?
Boink.
And he ponders for a minute. You know what? And he's gonna say this in front of everybody. I think that actually gives me a bit of a. Just tell me, Yeek is that's your name, right? Yeek.
Yeah.
I don't think we were ever properly introduced.
My name is Snoke.
No, your name is Goose. Noak is your. Oh, this is gonna be great.
This is hilarious. Is it possible for you to mimic, but without quite moving your beak? Is that is that something you're able to do?
And
Sort
without
of.
moving the beak, the Kenku makes yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's able to do that without.
Coming from lips.
Yeah, he's doing like a ventriloquist act. They can do that.
Oh yeah.
What?
Okay, so
Yeah. Kenkus
He
don't
can-
necessarily open their beak.
You know this.
They
You
make
know
it with their
the
workforce.
background noise of the market that you were in yesterday. He can
Yeah,
can make the
he can.
background noise of the market. He's basically a lyrebird.
nice. That might give me an idea, guys. What if, for those of us that can't disguise or disappear, I mean, say the wolves and bears, if I can remember the names, I mean, maybe they perished trying to apprehend you guys, and I pretend to be the orc, and we say, oh, these are my prisoners, and Yeek here can just say what I mean to say, and it'll just look like he's still a prisoner. He's not talking. No one will understand.
Kenku would sort of suggest being only prisoner, and others waiting in front of door for things go wrong.
Right. I mean, that's going to have to improvise, but if we can, I mean, it gives us a reason to get him inside and no questions asked, and I can disguise myself as the orc. I'm tall enough, that's for sure. And with Yeek doing the voice, I mean, everyone else just has to begrudgingly pretend to have been defeated, so...
Kenku liking the idea.
I love
Okay.
that. I love that so much.
So, do we have a good idea? Basically, what I want to do is I want to move us forward and get us towards where I think you're gonna have some fun. And we can iron out the rest of the plan once we get to this location. But is there anything else that you'd like to do or grab before heading on out?
Yeah. Torch may fake bound the hands of the Kenku.
Okay.
Oh,
like
yeah.
not really bound. Don't bound them for real. Like I need to get them free.
No,
if I need
of
to
course
stab.
not. Yeah, of
Right.
course not. No,
You can
everyone and I.
Okay. In that case, so go ahead and take a look at the map, because we have the map of Samora right here. And if you come here, if you zoom in to the bottom left, if you look to the bottom left where it says Fourth Nod Gate, and if you look down there, you should now see a little notification of where the wizard's laboratory is.
Where is it?
I did not see such a notification.
It's way far
You
down.
should now.
Way far down. Okay.
Oh,
Way
all the way
far
down.
down. Yep,
That's
way
real
far
far.
down. I should pop up Wizard's Laboratory. So,
Come
I
on.
don't see anything at the moment.
you
You
don't.
don't-
Go
to the
down, further
laboratory.
down, all the way down.
Oh
to the bottom
my
map.
god!
It's
Yeah.
way
out
down there.
It's way out there. Now, I want to do a quick montage to get there.
Oh,
So
boy.
we are beginning from the Terminus Temple, and I would like this montage to last about 15 minutes, if not less. So remember how this is going to work is I'm going to call upon one of you. You are going to create a problem, just a small, fun little problem that we can just kind of talk and role play through. One person will provide a solution, and then that person will provide another problem until everyone has created one solution and one problem. So,
Does this require a song?
it does. Do you?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
You
That could be the first problem. No, actually, Torch. Let's go with Aspen. Aspen will provide the first problem.
I actually had a song, so I wasn't expecting this.
Oh,
So this is like the last time that we did this, right?
like the last time. So a small problem. So it can be inside the city, outside the city. It can be based upon weather or whatnot. But basically, this is going to tell a tale a small tale of adventure from
Um,
here, the Terminus Temple, down to the Wizard's laboratory.
One of the
could-
markets, one of the meat cutters, like stock of pigs got out and are running around, and we have to find them all.
So a stock of pigs has gotten out. So they've basically it's scared away the sheep, and there's a little bit of craziness going on with pigs in the market. Who do you want to solve this problem?
Aul.
Oh, Lord.
Ew. There are pigs running about rampant in the market. It's scaring everyone. It's very difficult to get through. You're trying to get through the market, but it's chaos. It is porcine chaos.
All right, so
Yes, like that.
the solution is that
Bacon.
I'll split up the party and is like the first person to bring. Okay, no, he makes a challenge. He's like, all right, get as many pigs as you can and bring them to the center right now. Whoever has the most, I'll buy a round for everyone.
So, and continue to describe what happens, who wins. You tell us.
So, as it would turn out, Artonis is really good at gathering pigs. Artonis wins.
Interesting.
You know those Dragonborn. They're bloodthirsty pig-eating instincts.
It's almost like the Aarakocra that has wings had didn't know how to do it. It was interesting that the Dragonborn would know how to do that.
Also, some of the pigs disappeared.
There are less pigs to cause a commotion by the end of it all. All right, fantastic. Artonis, that means you get to create the new problem.
Do I get to create a problem at any point?
I'm sorry. You're absolutely correct. Tweets gets to create the problem. I'm sorry.
All right, I think I have a good one. So
Yes.
after the whole dealio in the market, we're walking towards the gate to start going to the wizard's laboratory, and a goblin jumps out of an alleyway wearing a loincloth on his face, and he screams at the group, "I can't find my eyes!"
Jesus Christ.
All right, an odd event to be sure. Who is going to solve this particular problem, and it cannot be Torch?
Well, since he was the winner of the little challenge, I think Artonis should.
Artonis.
Now, Artonis, being who he is, just walks over to him, holds his hand out, holds the loincloth by the thumb and index finger, and pulls it off his eyes. And then he says, "Magic."
All right, and what does the goblin do?
He found his eyes.
I
found my eye!
Okay, then so the little goblin skitters off, and in all of his loinclothness glory. And Artonis, what is your problem?
What is your problem, Artonis?
What's your problem, dragon?
There's so many I can't even begin to tell you. Alright, so we managed it out of the gate, and as we were walking around the path, a few minutes later, there's someone just lying unconscious on the road, and he's holding a piece of paper in which he says that he has inherited a fortune.
Ooh.
And all you have to do to get that fortune is giving him 100 gold coins.
Ooh, I like it. Who's gonna solve this problem? Please.
So, who? How
I
about
did not understand the problem exactly. Sorry, can you? if you
Well-
chose me, you would have to repeat it because I
we
was
just
face
find
down.
an unconscious guy on the ground, and he's holding in his hands, he's clutched a paper that says, I inherited a fortune. If you give me 100 gold points, you can have it. That's all. That's all.
Is this the Nigerian prince that keeps sending me letters saying that if I respond back, I get an entire like?
Maybe. Who knows?
So, who is going to solve this problem, Artonis? You have the option of, I believe, we have Zerum and Yeek.
I take Yeek.
Yeek.
Yeek knows the shadows, and he. So this guy's lying there unconscious, or
Yes.
he Yeek. They are reading the letter, and tap the guy on the shoulder and saying like, "Go on, like good work." And that goes further.
You'll get there one day.
It's not the right time. It's not the right time yet. wait for magic mail.
All right. And so it's going to take a while. All right, Yeek, what happens next? And this will be for Zerum to fix. And then Zerum will give a problem for Aspen, and then we will be done.
Okay, let me think for a second. Actually,
Do I get?
the problem is that we actually want we are trying to pass. no, sorry. There is some. What species could I take? Just give me a second. Yeah, we are actually meeting some carriage that's that's attached to a small young griffin, and this griffin goes for Tweet's tail and takes out one of the long black plumes from Ayul.
All right. Zerum,
how do you react, Zerum?
Zerum, as you are going south along the road towards the wizard's laboratory, you encounter a carriage being pulled by a young griffin who has attacked one of your friends and pulled out a plume of his tail.
Okay, what attacked him again?
A young griffin, apparently.
A young griffin, apparently.
And
The griffin's name was Eclipse.
Seems not to be friendly to Ayul for some reason.
Was it young or just small? With gray feathers.
It's a young, small griffin.
With gray feathers.
I don't think you can actually. I think griffins are pretty big, and they wouldn't fit in the street if they were older. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's a griffin carriage. And it stole a feather from Ayul's precious tail.
Feather.
Alright then.
He stole one of the long ones too. What a meanie.
I know.
Yeah.
Those take a while to grow.
Guys, I think when we're done with this, adventure, we should hunt that one down. I think it was the small griffin with the black feathers, although it had a lot of graying feathers. I'm not sure. It's really weird, but we should definitely hunt that. I think it was wearing glasses too. I don't know. It's some very odd and peculiar thing to. I'm kidding.
Pesky
Sarah needs
pests.
to get back to feather. Sarah needs to get back to feather. Pharaoh versus Pharaoh.
All right.
Alright.
I think we're done making fun of Eclipse now.
Yeah, I'm
Before-
done with you guys.
before
I need
falling
Sarah to
rocks.
end this.
Ah, you like it, Eclipse. Admit it.
Is Sarah here?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
Give Eclipse this moment.
So, Zerum, what does the group do, if anything? They could just ignore this intrusion. onto their personal, onto their bodies.
As the group, okay, the group. I was thinking of how Zara would handle it.
Eat it.
I think no, not eating a griffin. Well, Zarin would try to corner it off from its retreat and intimidate it.
And intimidate it. And what does it do? Does it keep the feather? Does it drop the feather?
It halts in its track and kind of is surprised and wary of this person who's given off such a terrifying presence.
Right.
And in that moment, the others like grapple it, pin it down, take the feather.
Oh
and
no!
And then afterwards,
and you return the feather to Tweets?
Yep.
Or to Ayul?
And after a moment's pause of trying to figure out what to do with this griffin, we kind of just have probably a fairly lengthy discussion debating on what to do with the griffin when someone a magic like a mythical creature handler in the town, actually the same person we handled an egg with
I have to name this guy.
Thanks us that it's like, oh, this griffin got loose, so thank you for
I love it. There was and it wasn't a black griffin. Just pointing out, it wasn't a black griffin.
Yet. We'll see.
All right. So
can I just say that Ayul gets the feather back and like back on his tail somehow?
Yeah.
He just with a
you
bow.
Can't lose anything in montage.
Drinks like a quarter of a health potion. Feather just sticks in place.
Just take a sip. All right, Zerum. One more thing. What is the that happens way to Starbright's home? What is the final thing that happens? And Aspen will go ahead and give the solution.
So as we reach the gate, a cart has broken its axle, and like there's several carts that are like now barricading the entrance of the city. And there's like a lengthy argument about like these feuding merchants that are there, absolutely at each other's necks about like about each other's business practices, about like dirty deals that others have done. And one suspects the other of sabotaging the cart.
All right. So Aspen, we have some medieval road rage going on.
Okay. Well, I could begin to serenade the crowd while our sorcerer mends the carts using the mending spells. And Tweets, being able to fly, can redirect traffic if need to, so letting people know, hey, you're good to go, you're good to go, you need to stop, you're good to go. Basically, the three of us, calming everyone down and redirecting everybody, and then our Yeek probably would be making honking noises, like car honking noises somewhere. And all
out of the way!
Yeah, he'd probably just be learning new swear words and all that sort of. I've never heard that swear word before, and then start saying it. So I believe that would be a team effort there, with Zerum making sure no one's attacking anybody.
All right. I also just want to point out one thing. So we managed to basically you're going to diplomacy your way out of that particular situation.
Diplomacy, or like start mending the axles so it's not a problem and people can just go on their business.
So an Artonis mends the axle while you're over here. Tabaxi, you're Tabaxi mediator between these two idiots.
Yeah.
All right. And as that is put behind you, you find the turn off of the main road towards the west, towards the wizard's laboratory. And before I get too further, I want to remind myself, because I think I know who has it, but I just want to remind everyone, did someone grab a ring, Goose?
I think that was
Serum did.
or no.
Serum grabbed the ring of Goose.
Yes, I thought
Yeah.
Zaram grabbed it, right?
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good moment to give it to us to Torch, so he can perfectionate his disguise.
Well, I just want to make sure, Zaram, you still do have that ring, right?
Yeah, he put it in his pouch. His pouch.
Okay. I just want to make sure he remembers what it does, too.
Zaram, are you there?
I'll get him.
Serum, are you there?
I'll get him when he gets back. Okay, so we are continuing off to the wizard's laboratory, and you arrive. So through that road into the into a wooded road, and you recall that this is where the sheep told you that his house laid. The wooded road just kind of opens up into a small clearing, and then rather than a stone or a glass house, you realize that the sheep forgot to tell you something. The house before you seems to have been formed from the living branches of 4 sturdy oak trees. These have been shaped and woven to create 3 very thick platforms of varying height. Here we are. The lowest of these platforms is roughly 40 feet, and sits about 10 feet from the ground. The only obvious route up is a gentle slope formed of roots and branches that connects roughly with the main path. Branches curl around the base of the rightmost structure, and from where you can stand, you can see that it's possible to see flowers and small trees on the edge. You get the feeling that this is the garden that Starbright notified you about, where he has spent the last 2 years of his life.
So if everything goes to shit, just set it all on fire. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
However, by far the largest of the 3 platforms is the middle. The middle structure itself. There we go. Let's turn that down a little bit.
I was gonna say.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. The middle structure is about 60 feet across, 20 feet above the ground, and fully enclosed within a formed from the twisting branches. You can see evenly spaced window-sized gaps, as well as what appears to be a door at the point closest to the garden platform. So this right here, these are, and can you see this where I'm gesturing? Okay. These are basically twisted woods and branches, creating a semi-dome of this house. The final tallest platform, so this platform that you are standing currently closest to right here, is roughly 30 feet above the ground and is much smaller than the others. It looks to be linked to the central platform by another slope of branches. Scattered beneath the platforms are 2 small wooden huts and what your noses tell you would be an outhouse in the middle.
Lovely.
Lovely.
And also, before you, suddenly, as you get close to this image, and this is not exactly where you're standing, just the exact location. This is just where I place your characters for right now. However, as you approach this particular structure, and let me see. Hold on one second. So, are there any? Oh gosh. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Sarah disappeared like fully.
Who is Noke, and why did they slide into the Discord server?
I don't
And
know.
why do they share a name with a character?
Are they? Let me see. Who can
There.
Who can unlock people in this chat?
I can unlock people.
Torch, unlock Core.
Core?
Yep.
He's here?
Unlock Core.
What is going on?
I have to give him apparently nothing I know of. So Avian
No, nothing you know of.
Crusader-
Unlock Core.
He has permissions to join the Avian Crusader League.
All right, and
My
while
God.
while you are standing in awe of this particular location, looking at the branches as they form these three domed areas, an image shimmers before you, and the sheep suddenly looks very agitated and nervous, begins to bleat as it recognizes Noke. Noke, do you wish to make your appearance known?
Oh, good. Thank you. You brought my sheep home.
Eclipse, you beautiful bastard. I did not expect this. Jesus.
Did we already do the? Did we already do the whole?
Yeah.
There's a very old-looking human is shimmering. His image is shimmering in front of you, and he has just claimed, "Thank you for bringing my sheep home." What do you do?
I think what Fleeks meant was I have disguised self on. Everyone's like has the fake bindings. Everyone's
Yes,
disguised, right?
Basically, you have yes. So what you basically this prep is you are, for all intents and purposes, Goose. So you look like Goose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So your
Goose
plan
look
is
like
in action. You look like Goose, and the other people are acting as your prisoners, so to speak. And basically, this is where Yeek and Aspen are going to have to try and trick Noke.
So Yeek is the voice. I'm just the body, right?
I should probably keep my beak shut then, shouldn't I?
You're describing the movements, and I talk.
Okay.
So Tweets and Zara. Oh, Zerum disappeared.
Yeah, Zarem's not in the server anymore.
Oh,
So for Tweets and Artonis, and when Zerum gets back, we will, and I will also be quiet until we see how this plays out.
okay.
Oh dear.
So I'll Aspen
Who's brought back to Master Noke?
I go up there and I just look, you know, I have the weapon over my shoulder. I just look like I've been in battle, and I'll be voicing like what he says. So Yeek, take it away.
So Noke, this looks like your friend of the past few years, Goose. This looks like Goose.
Okay.
Okay.
And the sheep is there
That sounds-
and looking quite terrified.
Goose, I only wanted you to bring the sheep home. Who are these people?
They attacked me, not wanting to give a sheep to Goose and making Goose hurt a lot. And I brought them for you to gift.
Why do I want them?
To make them.
I don't want them. They're just.
army?
Okay, you know what? Fine. I guess we can turn them into, minions. That works. Let's do that.
Yeah, it's a present for Master Goose. Master Noke. Sorry, very tired. Very hard fight.
Noke, something is off about the way that Goose is talking. So I am going to do a roll for you, and I will tell you what you're thinking about this.
Is Core able to see what's going on in Roll 20?
No, well, Core is watching your stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to give it
watching
away.
you.
I didn't want to give it away too much. All right.
Do I have to make a perception check on?
Okay, so
That
Noke,
has
this is something's a little off about Goose, but he's already kind of a slow-thinking half to begin with, and maybe he's just tired.
So tired.
Goose, you feeling all right over there, buddy? Here, bring the sheep on over.
Bleed a lot, like Master can see here.
So
Giving
Noak
sheep.
is gesturing for Goose to walk with the sheep over past the outhouse and to the garden, the gnarled branches that
Okay.
make up the first small platform.
All right, then I walk up and I get the sheep and I start to do as he says.
I'm back now. My internet finally decided to come back.
Yay!
Welcome
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. So is there
I was
just
in
so
it.
you-
Out of character, did you give us the info about the ring?
I didn't have any info about the ring except for I had the ring.
Oh,
okay, so I just want to make sure
you.
you do have the ring.
Yeah, I believe I had a ring. I got the key, and I believe I got the ring. I got
Yeah,
them
so
for
there should have been a key, and you would have given and I just want to point out that they wanted the key and the ring to give to Aspen so he can look like Goose. I'm assuming you would have been okay with that, or
Yep, because I had mentioned about like seeing if I could get any aid identifying the ring. I believe.
right, and
So I did tell them about the ring. So and for this venture would have been willing to hand it over, but he would caution them that he has no idea what it does.
okay. So Aspen, are you wearing the ring?
Yes.
Okay, so basically what we'll say is the second that you are preparing yourself, Noak appears, you slip the ring on, you've got the key around your neck. When you put the ring on, you realize that you can hear in kind of broken Elvish, in bleating Elvish, you can hear what the sheep is saying.
Huh.
You can hear the sheep going, "Oh God, don't bring me back into the garden, no!"
As far as I don't know Elvish. I only know Halfling in Common. So
He's speaking in common with an Elvish. He's speaking in common with an Elvish.
It's like broken
with an
English.
Elvish kind of a twang and
Like-
bleat.
okay,
But
so like
he
an
can't tell
accent.
the Kenku anything, so the Kenku can't say like.
Actually-
Kenku has no idea what it's saying.
Actually,
No one else does.
uh,
And however, also Noak, you can hear what the sheep is saying.
Could you please put the sheep in the garden for me?
Maybe.
And
Yeah. Maybe make safe not running away, Master Noak. I'm sorry for. If you want garden, I put garden, but maybe locking away sheep.
you know I'm not a sheep, you backstabbing asshole.
Eclipse.
That was the sheep.
Shut up, sheep. Shut up, sheep.
Well, Eclipse. What I was gonna say before, because I can cast message as a cantrip.
Yes.
So if
And now that would work.
yeah, so I'm gonna keep Yeek up to date. If the sheep says something in specific, or
You do
I know
that
something
to cast
he doesn't.
message, you do to cast
Oh,
message.
yeah.
You do need to make an arcane gesture.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the orc not
Can
doing
I-
arcane.
Can I do it with a hand behind my back as it looks like I'm reaching
You can
for the sheep?
try,
You need
but
blade of
you're doing
hand,
this in
then.
front of a mage.
That would have to
you
be a
need
sleight of
fire.
hand.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Use sleight of hand.
I already said it, so I gotta commit.
Let's do a sleight of hand. Sure. I think this would be fun. Do it.
no.
Sleight of hand.
I might
Go
have
for
just
it.
killed everybody in the party. All right.
Nah.
Thank you.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! Okay.
So no, you
a nat
see,
20.
you see Goose move his hand back there. He's just scratching his ass again, like.
And
Something's so impolite.
It's an orc.
damn, that was good. All right, so and I'll be telling Yeek up to date, like, hey, this is what the sheep is saying. This is what I just found out about the ring.
That was
Don't-
amazing.
It's yeah. That's about all. It's only one sentence, so I don't want to do another message and risk it. So I just keep him up to date in that sentence.
Okay. Now your master Noak is looking a little old and impatient. You know that while he's got this kind of look in his eye, like you better get this sheep to the garden now, or bad things are going to happen to you.
Okay. I'm very. Very sorry, Master Noak. Very sorry, Master Noak. And then I'm going towards the garden wherever it is.
Yeah, I'll be taking, since I'm the body, I'll be taking him
Yeah,
over.
yeah, but I'm taking this Kenku with me because Kenku is very tricky and tricked me already. I take
You
it
do
on
whatever
risk.
makes you feel comfortable, Goose. That's fine.
Yeah, not letting this go. It's mine,
Uh,
Kenku, no.
All right,
So-
now about you guys. Why did you attack Goose?
Wait, what?
Ah,
Yeah, the other besides us. Where's
yeah.
the garden eclipse? Can you point it out?
The garden is this area right over.
Oh, it's over. Okay.
Let me zoom out a bit. Where? This here? Or
This garden. So you have to pass the outhouse.
Do you see where I'm at, Fleeks?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's the garden, or
Hey, Noak.
Yes.
I want to point something. So I'm going to point some things out to you in Telegram, quick.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Oh, come on, guys. We're gonna have fun with you guys.
This is gonna be interesting.
Hey, Goose. On the way back, knock on the outhouse. He's been in there for a good minute. Tell him to get back to his guard post.
I do so. Oh wait, hold on. Is this? Don't tell me.
So you put the sheep in the garden, and you're coming back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless he said it while I'm on my way over.
Back? Let's talk about this. Are we really coming back, or do we try?
You don't have time to talk about this.
Okay.
You don't have and this
Okay,
is
we're
something
coming
I will
back.
hold you to. You don't have time to talk. So you do so, and you knock on the door, and a bear opens up the door and walks out, and
Oh Jesus.
you smell that the bear has been doing some damage inside of the outhouse, and he follows
stupid
behind
bear.
you. The bear kind of tilts its head as it looks at Goose, then
it's-
shakes it off and begins to follow Goose.
Okay.
What it
Come
thinks
on,
is
bear.
Goose.
I think I know what's happening, and I'm not enjoying this. Is scary. Okay.
And just so you know, the image of right around here, I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit dull, but right pretty much at the edge of where the bear is where the image of Noak is. All right, Noak. Goose has brought a bird, a dragonborn, and a human. I'm assuming that you're human right now, Zerum?
Yep.
Okay, he has brought an acra, and a human for you.
All right, I'd like to give you guys a chance here. I don't understand why Goose decided to bring you guys back instead of just outright destroy you. All I wanted was my sheep. It's been missing for a couple weeks now. I missed it. Why did you attack Goose? Answer me honestly, and maybe I'll let you live.
So we can imply that he knows that I'm not Goose, right?
No.
No, Goose admitted that you guys attacked you.
Yeah,
That you attacked him.
Goose just said that they attacked me.
We're
So.
still Goose.
Oh,
So
wait,
don't
okay.
worry, we're still Goose.
For a second, I thought what that meant was that he knew we killed him, and that we were like, and I'm like,
He
oh
talks to-
crap. No,
Okay,
no,
That would be
Yeah,
against
how
what
about-
the dice said to do.
yeah.
He talks
Okay.
to Egil, Artonis, and I think Serum. If Serum is with us, I don't know.
So
Yeah,
I think
so-
we shouldn't let on that we know that what's going on, that the sheep actually talked to us, and just say that we were hungry for sheep or some shit.
I'm gonna have Ayul speak up if that's okay with everyone.
Go for it, please do.
Yes, go for it. Please.
Sorry, Mr. Shimmery Man, that was actually my fault. You see, Goose, he bumped me while moving through the market to get the sheep, and I overreacted. I spilt my mead, have a little bit of a love of mead, and it made me very, very mad. My party backed me up. It was a little bit of a brawl. I didn't mean for any trouble.
Where on earth are
know?
you from? You sound like you're from the Northeast.
I'm from the mountains, alright? Does everyone have to make my accent a big thing?
What are the mountain people doing down here? We haven't had mountain people in a
Look,
long time.
I'm an
This is true.
anthropologist, alright? I travel around looking for other cultures because, admittedly, mine is the best. Right? There's no denying that. I just want to compare everyone else's to mine.
Oh man,
All right, suit yourself, friend.
Oh, you made it a transformative guy. Oh my
I
god.
love this so much.
You will regret this.
Goose, how do you feel about these guys?
They are assholes. I want them to go
All right,
want
then.
to pay.
All right, let's kill them.
No, not killing, transforming, or putting them away.
Dude, I've already got one bear that destroys the outhouse on a daily basis. I don't know if I can handle 3 more. All right, you know what? Why don't we make them sheep as well? We can actually start a sheep colony.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is
I point the image of my wand at Zerum.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I like.
Oh boy.
I think he should be a sheep. That'd be good.
Oh,
I like it.
Wait a second. Isn't he a transformation master?
Oh man.
No, hold up just a second, sir. You seem to be a very talented mage of, I believe it's transmutation, yes?
Transmutation, not transportation.
I believe I said that.
Oh, I thought you were implying I was like a bus driver or something.
Now,
A medieval bus driver. Don't ask questions.
I'm pretty sure I said the transportation. So, how did you, this was, not our intention to cause too much trouble, but how did you, obviously you have some sway in the area, yes?
Okay, and?
I mean, he does have sway in the area, yeah. But, I mean, no, for the most part, you've kind of got the feeling that he has been a paranoid sort of individual. Goose was the only person that he really interacted with on a normal basis.
I'm just trying to, out of character, I'm just trying to buy time.
With incomplete sentences.
Well.
Am I actually going to do incomplete sentences, or am I just not coming through?
Oh no, you weren't out of character. You didn't really seem to have a point to your sentence. It didn't really resolve.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were saying.
So
I completely
he's
lost my
pointing.
train of
So the image is pointing over at Zerum, the human looking individual right now, and who knows for how long. And is you look like you'd make a good sheep.
Yep.
Goose, are you going to let your? I mean, what is your choice in this?
As a side info, polymorph can be resisted, so it could be that he just thinks that it failed because you resisted.
Well, I don't know if Yeek would know that, but could Aspen
Yeah,
roll a
old
Arcana
character.
check to know if
Would Aspen know that? You tell me. I'm not going to make you roll. You tell me, would Aspen know this?
he probably would have heard a story about magic not affecting dragons
Okay,
from a
then
hobbit.
Aspen knows that Zerum would be safe, but you also know that this image, the spell won't be able to come from an image. You need to be with Noak himself in order for this to happen. So if
Right.
anything, this is a command for Goose to bring Zerum into the house to meet him.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to cast message again to let Eek know that. So I'm gonna have to try another Slide.
Yep, you're gonna have to do another one of those very quickly
Alright.
though, because Master is
I
waiting.
just
Yep.
would obey the command.
Yep. I
And now-
will.
Okay.
I actually was trying to get to a point, but like all the different side chatter got me completely lost my train of
Okay.
thought.
I am
Mostly.
very sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's like honestly, I actually didn't have much of a point, but like I. Yeah.
21.
Okay, yeah, you're okay. He does again. Noke. It looks like Goose is again scratching his behind as he's thinking about whether or not he's going to follow your order of. He looks like he'd make a good sheep.
I'm gonna tell Yeek in message. It looks like it looks like he wants us to take Zaram inside. This might be our big break to get in.
Yeah, let's. Then immediately he talks. Yeah, you coming with me, Master Not want you inside.
And I'm pointing to Zaram. It's like get over, get over here.
It's like okay, hold on. All right then. He Zaram is just kind of playing off being stuttering and nervous as he's pushed along.
Yeah, and we're gonna send him into the garden building, or which?
That's
Which
the
building?
only way.
Point it
The
out.
only way into the house is through the garden. Yeah.
Okay. So
Careful not to let my sheep out.
So we'll be escorting him over here.
Alrighty.
Can I just be let go? I don't even know why I'm here.
Yeah. So what about the Dragonborn and the Arakora there?
Well, honestly, Northeasterner, you were honest with me. I appreciate that. I'm not so appreciative of the fact that as a lush you tried to hurt my friend, but you were honest and I'm good to my word, so we're chill for now.
Cool. Can I hang around and watch what you do to them? It sounds entertaining.
Good.
I suppose. Sure.
Cool. Thank you.
Artonos, what about you? It sounds like your Arakora friend has just talked his way into the house.
Well, I mean, what can I do? I can essentially just submit myself to whatever happens.
Hang on. Actually, has Artonis said a word since he's been here yet?
No, I don't think
Nope.
so.
All right. Hang
Nope.
on. I think I'm gonna have Ayul make up an excuse for him. That little slight tinge of accent there was actually not on purpose. So, Anyway, so to Noke, Ayul's gonna be like, oh, and this guy here, he doesn't actually talk. We're not sure what's wrong with him. Think he might have got hit on the head too hard or something. Can he come in too?
You know what? Yeah, I suppose. Look, guys, the house is in kind of a bit of a disarray. I wasn't expecting guests, so try not to touch anything and try not to let anything touch you.
Hey man, I understand. You should see the mountains sometime. Phew, disaster.
All right.
I love this.
So, the bear kind of walks around, and the bear kind of noses at Artonis and Ayul, kind of escorting them towards the garden as well, and walking out. So, I'm going to move Artonis too. So everyone comes in, and when you open up the garden, you can see Shinebright is basically, he looks like he's hiding underneath a tree in the garden. One of the men, and this is a wooded location. This is a wooded space, just as you know. And you go up these wooden vines and branches that make this platform. And you walk through the garden, and Goose, you walk up, and the image of Noke, he kind of follows after and kind of is wandering, just drifting behind everyone.
It's like a ghost.
And I'm going to put, let me see, I'm going to put Goose right here. And Goose, you come up and you try to open this door, and
When we see
it,
guard
the key.
when we went.
Oh, whoops!
The
I'm
garden
sorry.
seems
I'm
like
so sorry. Hold on one second. You're absolutely right. There we are. Oops. I just realized. Disappeared that for everyone. Ta-da! All right. Poof.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay. Sorry, I just suddenly realized this. And as you go up,
I assume
everyone is following. So you have Zerum behind you.
I assume that the key is meant to open the door.
Yes, and so Goose, I'm just going to say this. Would you be in a right state of mind to attempt to unlock the door first, or what do you think?
Well, he was gonna have everyone go in there, so
Yeah.
You can bump against the door too.
I don't want to like, oh, Goose, do you not know how to open the damn door or something like that? So I'll assume that the key is there. I don't know how far away Noak is, so I'll try to open
He's
the door.
standing basically next to the bear right now. The image of Noak is standing next to the bear.
Okay, I'll try to pull the key out and open it nonchalantly. So I assume that our Kinku sees this as well.
Yeah, Kenku would see this, and as you do that, the door indeed opens up, revealing the laboratory within. And also within this laboratory that you see, I am going to describe one part of it. Hold up. Watch where you're walking. Make sure you don't step on gorillas.
Of
Make
course.
sure you don't step on the apes.
Gorillas.
And definitely make sure you don't step on the man who just walked through this door over here. Make sure you don't step on him. He appears through this door, and the image behind you of Noak disappears. As, oops, I didn't mean to grab all of you.
Master Noak.
And he walks behind these two. Now, Noak, would you like to describe what they see inside of your little foyer, your welcoming area here, which has been your laboratory?
Welcome, guys. Again, I apologize for the mess. It's straight up Fantasia in here. There's brooms kind of flip-flopping around, dusting the floors. There's a mop desperately trying to mop up a stain that one of the gorillas left near the door where you guys are at. Things are flittering around above your head. Little tokens and trinkets are just kind of organizing themselves on shelves. A book runs past your foot. One of your feet. Through your feet. Through all of your feet. It's actually playing with your feet while we're just talking right now.
What's the name of the book? Just for shits and giggles, what's the name?
Try to catch it and you tell me.
That's the name of the book?
No, you try to catch it and tell me.
So Noak is telling all of this to us, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I was just
I was
asking
just
that out
talking.
of character, but
All right. I was just gonna casually raise a hand in the corner.
You there in the corner with a question. Go ahead.
What is Fantasia?
Well, that's the name of the book that's running around by your feet.
Oh. All right. Thank you.
a Disney corporation. On the... All right. Man. Okay.
No, Yen Sid. If you, I don't know if you know this, but the wizard's name in Fantasia was Yen Sid.
Oh, so it's okay. That's
Out of character, I'll say out of character if I step out of character, back in character.
All right.
All right, and Noak, I will allow you to describe what's going on. I'm actually going to take a step back, and if you wish to, if there's anything that I do, basically, Core is Noak here is going to have control of this. I will jump in if I need to interject something from the outside, or if someone wishes to do something that requires rolling and all that good stuff.
Okay.
So, Noak, you have these individuals in. You have described all of this, and let us continue with either Noak or someone else who wishes to make an action happen.
Information required.
Okay, so out of character, what do you need?
Where's the sheep located right now?
In the garden.
In the garden, okay.
The bear was sure to close the door.
You don't hear this every day.
No, you don't.
We had a long rest before our venture out, aside from my disguise self spell, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys did have that long rest.
Because I had to reset some stuff I forgot about.
So I have all my ball bearings again.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Thank you for mentioning
Also
that. I almost forgot to add a fucking extra arrow to my 19, so.
Okay, yeah, make sure you do have that.
Okay.
And, yeah, so you do have all of those items. You did. And one more, and I do have one more bit of advice for Noak as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I left it for you in Teller. And
Oh well, then
No
I
worries.
was reading that while you're out of character.
I didn't see that. Wow, you're stealthy.
I'm ninja.
You are
Ninja mage.
Ninja mage.
An age?
All right. Well,
God.
like I said, please don't touch anything or don't let anything touch you. As you can see, there's potions like crazy over here, and my label maker broke, so I don't really know what they all do anymore.
Poor Artonius.
Out of character support. Blasting him into the potions at some point.
What is a label maker?
It makes
What?
labels.
And I assume that I still have Zerum, like I have him like on the shoulder and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, you
Master
basically, yeah, Zerum is right there, right with you.
Master Noak,
Yes, Goose.
question. I'm very tired. Can I go to my quarters?
Well, that's very rude in front of our guests.
Okay, Master Noak.
That being said, I point my wand back at.
Oh man, oh shit.
All right, so now for the sheepening.
And are
Give
you?
me one reason right now why I shouldn't turn you and your whole posse into a sheep. Sheep.
I was about to
Plural
read it.
sheep.
Hey, can I actually Kleps, can I say as soon, because he had targeted first, as soon as he at the same instant he casts that spell of Polymorph, I want to transform into a dragon instead.
So
I
like
haven't
a,
cast the spell
so,
yet.
so like a hold action.
Awesome. Okay.
There's no reason.
I like that. So, for if that happens, when that happens, we will do that. But first, his question.
Why shouldn't I turn you into a sheep right now? Go.
Arturus just says,
Ignore him. Why haven't
That's
you
not a
fed
great
us yet?
reason.
You haven't really been the proper host yet. I mean, are you gonna show us around, give us some food, make the small talk?
You hurt Goose. This is the small talk.
I mean, he had it coming. He spilled my mead. That's alcohol abuse.
I just glare over. I'm in character. I glare over at Aul as if I was.
Well, you
offended by
did.
it.
What are you glaring at? Come on.
Shut up and no talks.
I spent like 12 coppers on that.
I roll my
Master
eyes.
Noak talking to man, not talking bird.
Well, fine.
Can you make a threatening gesture at?
I
I guess you will do that.
I already like glared at him, and so we'll see. I'm the only one that can
crosses
cast
his
a
arms
message.
and mumbles to himself in Russian.
I'd rather not create trouble here, but I am. That is truly why. It would be unfortunate if you did turn into a sheep. Why even are you turning people into sheep?
Because Goose is displeased with the fact that you guys hurt him. Goose is
Very
my
hard.
best friend, and you hurt him. I don't appreciate
I have to play the character. I shake my head like,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. So
At least he's a handsome best friend.
Yeah, Mathanor, best friend. Best friend. Sorry.
Noak, I am gonna have Noak do another check because you're in an enclosed
Best
space.
friend got it.
The Goose is seeming a little bit more nervous now. Let me check here.
I just had to cough. This voice is really hard.
Okay, Noak, it's actually he's just looking really nervous. Maybe it was just the fight from earlier. He's been kind of itchy. His behind. Maybe he needs a bath. Who knows? It's been a month.
He's half orc. He might be forgetting to wipe again.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
might.
God.
So
Go bring birds
you
and
do
have a
not
good
notice-
smell.
There's nothing. There's nothing telling you anything particularly out of the ordinary with Goose is going on. Yeah.
How come nobody has brought up the fact that they did me a favor by bringing back my sheep? Hint, hint.
I mean, like, half of us were here because we were prisoners, so...
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a half orc who's holding you prisoner right now. His brain power is a little limited. It's kind of basically follow commands, take things prisoner, sleep.
So this is the table with the potions, right?
The table. Do you say yes? So both of those tables right here have this huge array of potions, blue and green and red, and none of them seem to have any kind of purpose or rhyme or reason. Like whoever created these potions was either did not know what they were doing or just didn't care. Like this was a kind of I'm leveling up my skill basically. I'm going to make a potion, toss it to the side, make a potion, toss it to the side, that sort of thing.
I know that the pink one turns things into llamas, but I can't find it anymore.
I love it.
I'm a llama again.
I'm a llama.
I think I missed a reference here.
You know what, Goose? Actually, what happened to the wolf and bear?
Shit.
They were hit by a cart on our way back. It was really funny.
A bear got hit by a cart and died?
It was a big cart. You had to be there. Oh, you should have seen the driver's reaction. He flipped over at the front and landed on one of the horses, and it just took off. It was fucking great.
Okay, you're all turning into sheep now.
Who are you starting with?
I'm gonna point it at the northeasterner from the mountains.
Oh, man.
Oh, the northeasterner from the mountains is gonna get it first.
What? Not even the chuckle? Come on. What is your sense of humor?
Okay,
Alright.
so I want
So-
everyone to realize that the pointed at wand is pointed right at Ayul, and the bolt has been unleashed. Does anyone wish to do anything?
I let the dodge
Can I?
away.
Well,
Can
what
I?
was that, Zerum?
Not
the
everybody
dodge
wants
away.
to.
Dragon can.
One at a
Red
time,
Dead
Zerum,
please.
Zerum
One
is
at a
going to
time.
dodge in the way, so you're relatively close.
Can I do an
want-
athletics check for that?
Yes, acrobatics check to try and push.
Acrobatics,
the-
not athletics.
Whatever one you have better. Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
all right. So you push Ayul out of the way. You describe what just happens. And as this bolt of magical energy strikes you, and for all intents and purposes should just kind of fizzle, what happens?
I play it off and go to the ground, like I'm gonna be changing into a sheep. But slowly, instead I go. Wings start to form, and the silver scales start coming out as a dragon slowly.
And then
You were going to turn me into a dragon? That's fucking awesome!
Be next!
Master Noak, what
That
you
is
do?
the weirdest species of sheep I have ever seen.
Master Noak, what you do?
So Noak, you do know that your wand of true polymorph has been kind of, you've been abusing it a lot lately. You've been not exactly what you want to happen always does happen, especially more often that you've been kind of more paranoid now, and you've been using it on more items trying to perfect your spells. So while you are surprised, it's not entirely unexpected, but you really don't want a big young, basically you created a wormling, you think. You've created a silver dragon wormling. That's not exactly what you want, but it's not entirely unexpected that something different happened.
Fair enough. So I'm looking at this weird dragon thing, but I'm also looking at the Book of Fantasia that's stuck under its foot, and I'm kind of sad about that. It's just sitting there struggling and kind of dying.
Fleeks. Okay. So pause real quick. Fleeks, what is your idea?
Okay. There doesn't seem to be much confusion, but with Torch, I'm playing like that. Gus is kind of freaking out a bit and moving towards him, so that it looks like a reasonable action.
I had a thing I was going to do with you, Yeek.
Yes. Tell me what you wanted to do.
I was gonna place my hand on you, and like slowly push you to my back, like to stay. I don't know if he'll be able to hear what I say, but I'll just whisper, stay behind me, get back up. And I'm gonna move.
So Fleeks, as you are attempting to hop out and try and sneak around in the confusion, Aspen does this. Do you still wish to hop out and do what you wanted?
The thing was, I asked to kind of jump in shock towards like it shouldn't be a lot of distance, so it should be possible, and then slide grabbing the staff, like if that's possible in some way.
Well, let's.
Yeah.
So we can say that as a combined, what would have happened was you two, as Goose, stepped over towards the apes, right?
Yeah. So I told Yeek stay back and back up, and I was gonna move over.
Okay. So we're gonna catch it right there. You moved over.
Can I roll persuasion?
Let's do what Torch wants.
Well, hold up on the persuasion. I want Ayul and Artonis to be able to make a reaction to the dragon. I'm going to have the apes make a reaction, and then I'm going to have Noak make a reaction. So first, Ayul, you've just been pushed out of the way of this magical bolt, and I mean, is all you're going to do? Shit, you were going to turn me into a dragon?
Also, by the way, just a second. If you want to make persuasion, Torch, I'm the one who is talking, so I should make the persuasion.
I can still. Well, no, I have a different plan. That's why you heard me in my voice tell you to. So something. You can tell Aspen's up to something.
Okay.
To what you don't know.
So Aspen's up to something. I'm curious about Ayul.
You want to get farther away, Yeek. Trust me.
Dragon is pretty big. Zerum, about how big are you now that you're level 2? Okay. I think the dragon is basically like.
So a better question. Would the dragon be big enough to like block the view of Ayul from the wizard?
Yeah, you can hide down behind him. Yeah.
All right. So since the dragon's in the way, Ayul's going to take the opportunity to draw his bow so that he's ready for combat in case it breaks out.
Okay. So
seeming like that's going to happen.
Hide behind large growing dragon. Draw your bow. Cool. I like it. Keep that there. Artonis. So you're seeing all of this. You have an idea of what Zerum just did. You're pretty intelligent with that. And when this happens and this dragon body kind of collapses to the ground and it's pushing into the gnarled wood and branches of the floor, you can see like the potions around the table start vibrating as the muscle into the branches, like things are vibrating around this room now.
All of the brooms have also just kind of looked at the dragon, looked at the condition of the floor, bowed their sticks a little bit, and just walked out of the room.
Perfect.
They give up. There's no point in trying to keep this room clean anymore.
And the bear is in the door looking a bit terrible too. Artonis, what are you up to?
Can I throw that mace of sleep at Snoke? Or River, would it be more successful to throw that mace at him, or should I just use my sleep spell? But my sleep spell would probably make a mess.
So the sleep spell, it would probably be more. The sleep effect would possibly be more effective because all it takes is it would take a willpower check against this. He's a powerful wizard. There's probably a more than half chance that he would not go to sleep, but if you're willing to take that chance, you can try.
Well, I guess I'm going to try it. I mean,
he's going to try.
He could just turn us into something, and then just deal with the dragon on his lonesome. So I guess taking him out of commission would probably be a good idea.
Okay, so you're going to take a step to the side, try and get a good aim at him, and throw the mace of sleep at Noke.
What would have a better chance, the mace or my spell?
You will have a better chance of hitting with the spell, but he will probably resist. You're probably not going to be able to get him because you've got the apes around. They will probably go to sleep first.
All right, then just let me throw that mace.
So you're going to try and throw the mace. Okay. So Noke, a big mace is heading towards you. I want Artonis. First, I want you to make an attack roll, please. So use that mace, and I think because it's going to be a +3 instead of a +5 because you're throwing it. Okay, so that mace basically as it's swinging, as it's flying through the air towards Noke, the ape closest to Noke bats it out of the air, and the mace, I'm going to point out right here, the mace lands right here. So the mace is going to land, let me give this. Mace is going to land right in this location here. All right.
Nice.
Aspen, your idea first, and then we're going to go to Noke.
What? I was...
you said before Noke moves, GM's got a plan?
Yeah, so I've done the math, and on his left, what do I see on that table? Is that where the table with the potions are?
There are small, so there are potions more or less everywhere around here. The majority of them are on these two tables over here.
Perfect.
But yeah, there would be a small 1 or 2 random potions over here too as well.
And that's just to be certain. Yeah, okay. So right in the middle of that table is 10 feet away. Okay, perfect. So
well, I'm gonna have Noke making a movement before you physically do anything. I need Noke to make an action.
Okay.
Okay. So that might change what you do, but let's see what happens. Noke. So shit just went down. You tried to cast your the wand of true polymorph on this Aarakocra. You need more sheep in your garden, and this human jumped in front of it, turned into a medium-sized silver dragon. The dragonborn that's with you's throwing maces at you. Your ape guard has batted the mace out of the way in protection of you. What are you going to do?
Well, things just went to hell in a handbasket real quick around here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
These guys don't mess around.
Human.
All right. First thing I want to do is I do want to cast haste at my bear in the doorway.
Okay. So you can do an action and a movement. So your current action is to cast haste on the bear. I've got that. So the bear is hastened. That means that the bear is basically going to get essentially 2 attacks, and its AC goes up. it's not good for you guys. So it is hastened. I'm going to use this for haste. And would you like to move anywhere with this or say anything to these guys?
I would like to move back into the room behind me that I just came out of a little bit.
Okay, so you take a step back into the room and close the door.
And I would also like to make a comment, just say, I don't even think this sheep was worth it.
So everyone, that is what you see just happen. Nope, he zips out the door. I don't think this was worth it, and the door closes. Artonis and pretty much anyone, you can hear a little magical lock click happen on the door.
Master, you okay?
All right, initiative, everyone, initiative.
Master Noak. Master
All
Noak.
right. So,
I mean, our cover is not down yet.
He thinks you can handle this. You're okay.
I rolled 22, but I made it wrong, I think. But yeah, 22 for initiative.
Okay. Oh, come on, really? All right, so Artonis. Damn, Artonis.
Oh well.
You and your rolling is just not that's just not working. So, is that everyone? Hold on a second.
Oh,
me-
Aspen and I can act together still. That's great.
Oh, Goose, sorry. Aspen, I will put you in here, and I will add a turn. Aspen, you are 20. All right. Okay, so it looks like we are going to have at the top. We're gonna have stab, geek stab. So you are
Okay,
currently in the backpack of Aspen, yes.
Yeah, and the first thing, Master Noak, you okay? Needs help.
You're going to sound like you're going to die?
No. I'm asking him if Master Noak is okay, because I'm still in character with.
Okay, Noak, he's yelling through the door. Master Noak, are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks. Kick their ass.
Okay. And so now actually the action I do is, am I hidden at the moment?
I'm gonna say you are hidden. Yes, I'm gonna say you
I
are hidden.
try to sneak into the room where this guy is. Like I'm
So
leaving
the door,
backpack.
the door is locked. You heard this kind of you heard a magical induced clicking. You're assuming that this is an arcane lock.
A magical click sounds
Okay,
exactly like a
that-
normal door lock, except there's like little sprinkly like da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Then I will do first. The first thing I will do is an stealth, because I'm hidden already because I'm in the freaking backpack.
Yep. You are basically stealth. You are
wait,
stealth.
hold on.
Yeah, I'm already stealth, so I don't have to do a hide
Wait,
action.
wait. Fleeks, you said you were in a backpack?
I thought I was.
No,
Yeah, you're in the backpack.
We never had
And
the
the-
backpack idea. He was sitting next to me. Because
Oh,
they were prisoners, remember? So we...
I kind of was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was under the assumption that we were doing the backpack idea. So
No, what we did was it was the prisoners, because he could do the mimicry without moving the beak. It was
Gotcha,
almost
gotcha.
like
Oh, now I get it
ventriloquism.
why you want to know that. Oh my god.
okay. So then you are not currently hidden.
Oh damn it. Yeah, okay, then I do a hide and make a stealth action. That's
So yeah. So your bonus action is to hide.
Yeah, 19. Oh, sorry, I did on the.
We'll keep the first
but
roll,
the
which
first
is a
roll was
19. So you hide.
Mhm.
So you
And
basically, yeah.
And then, how far can I move again? 13 feet. Okay.
30. Yeah.
Then I make my move
Now-
action.
Let me check. Let me check the bear because the bear's got a good look.
Okay, yeah. Check the bear. Oh no.
Yeah, bear's got no idea that you zipped around there. It's hastened, but it has no idea that you're looking. All right.
Then I'm sorry. Then I'm hiding. Then I'm sneaking to the table and hide underneath. Yeah.
Okay. So you can take one more. So your bonus action was the hide because movement action was, and
then I can make my attack action. My attack action with the short bow.
Wait, hold
Okay.
on. Fleeks,
Shoot at the bear.
Just so
shoot
you
at
know,
the bear.
What?
you only have 3. You have a 1 action, 1 movement, and 1 bonus action. Talking is a free action unless the GM gives you another free action. So you had moved up to the door. You went to open it.
I made the hide action. I did the hide action. Then I went to the table.
Right, but before that, in your initiative order, you went. I don't want to be the rules lawyer here, but because you're new and I want to make sure you know this. Because you moved up to the door from where you were, and then you tried to open it, and then you did hide.
No, I didn't try to open the door. I didn't try to open the door. I was asking.
You did because you tried to sneak into the room. So you.
Yeah, you tried to sneak into the room.
Oh, I didn't do that. There was a question, not a little in character. Okay.
Okay.
Sounded pretty in character to me from the other side of this door.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Hold on, Fleeks.
I didn't dedicate myself to open the door at all.
All right. I don't want to do this, but I have to because I'm also a GM and I want to make sure you. So when you're moving your token around, you want to make sure you let the GM know if you do move. And if you're an initiative, you cannot move your token until it's your turn. That way you don't get confused.
So, second. I wanted to go into the room because I was, I thought the door was open, like literally open, not like, you know?
Right.
Like after, I thought the door was standing open. Like, I didn't even know there was, like, there wasn't an action I was doing. I was asking if I can do it.
Okay.
I didn't know the status of the door, you know?
I'll say it like this: if you've ever played chess against someone, the moment you put your piece on like that square,
but
you have to leave it. Think of it like ways. So
I wasn't dedicated. I wasn't saying I do it. I was asking, can I move afterwards the guy? Then I was informed about the door is closed.
Okay.
I mean, I think I don't need to do an. I don't need to do an perception check to notice the door is closed, but out of character, I can't know that the door is closed.
Yeah.
Behind me.
I think what we'll say happened is, Fleeks zips around, grab the door handle, like, oh, it's closed, zips under the table to hide, and goes. That's basically. I mean, it's a little
I never did the door action in character. That's what I want to say.
Right. We just want to let you know that so you know in the future.
Yeah.
Because moving away, if you hadn't hidden, the gorillas would have done attack of opportunity. So just to let you know,
they would have if the hide was not successful.
Yeah. So
out of character, I just need to check in really quick. So, is it Fleeks who is actually currently wearing the skin of my dead best friend, or is it someone else who is wearing the skin of my dead best friend?
It is the Tabaxi. It is this guy over here.
Tort. Okay, Aspen. Gotcha.
Yep, it is Aspen who is wearing essentially the skin of your dead best friend that you don't know is dead.
So I explained again. I thought the door was open out of character. So
right.
that's why I was asking for the door, not because I wanted to do it as an action. Like I didn't even attempt to try to open it.
Well, and another one was just making sure that we token too when it's like, okay, I want to go do this, and then I'll say, okay, you can do that. So you did move, you did move and hide, and we got you. We got
I was
you
to point
under
out,
that.
sorry, I have the habit to put my character where I point my finger, practically.
Right.
You like zooming, you like zipping around.
Okay.
And that just.
That was a misunderstanding. I wasn't like.
I do have popcorn.
You should share some with me.
Okay, here. If you're looking at the.
So my initial thought was like, if the door would have been how do I differentiate that in English? Like, and that didn't mean open like not locked, but open like, you know.
All right. Well, we now know in the future. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we're good.
Yeah, I will try to think not loud out of.
Yeah.
I will try to. But before we are going too far into that, we don't have a lot of gaming time left. So
Yeah. So what is the action you're going
you're
to
the
take
dungeon
here?
master. Is it okay that I say my action was just to hide and move to the table?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I will. Yeah, that's then count a sneak attack when I'm hidden, right?
Yep.
Okay, then I take my bow and shoot at the hidden at the bear.
At the bear. So you're going
that's
for
basic,
Bear McPherson. Okay. The hastened
And
bear.
I try to do everything hidden in this round. So.
Okay.
There is a
wait a
giant
second, I
dragon
accidentally
between
misclicked.
you and the bear.
So the dragon itself is technically only taking up that space. It's only taking up one space, and
Nice.
I'm doing it again, and then I'm my DC.
it's like either rolling really high or not. So you snack that. So the
I
sneak
didn't roll
damage
with, I
is a
didn't roll
D6.
with,
So roll an extra D6.
and I need to roll a second time because I forgot to activate advantage. So I need to roll a second time, but I think I'm taking that anyway. So
Okay.
I don't think I will roll higher now. So I'm sorry.
Unless you roll a crit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you slam it, and now you do nail that. That bow, that crossbow bolt hit, or the short bow slams into the bear.
Oh my god. I'm critting with D6. Oh my god.
That was a different weapon.
No,
Whoops.
oh, sorry, I misread. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll take that hit for 9 damage into the bear, as it is extremely unhappy, and it definitely now knows where you are.
Horatio! Oh!
It could be. Yeah, you can hear, and Noak, you can hear the bear. Aspen, your little friend has zipped away and does what it normally does, and you can hear the bear growling in pain.
And he's under the table?
You notice that where the the crossbow shot came, or the short bow shot came from, and yes, he is under the table.
I slid under the table, and why I was still sliding,
5.
I shot the bow.
Of course.
Okay.
It looked very cool, but you couldn't see it because I was hidden.
All right. While I'm here, okay, so that's. I don't know to use the squares for movement or just the line tool, but
don't bother with the lines. Don't bother with the lines of the squares. Just use the 14, 15, 30.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna change.
That bear was once a blueberry farmer. His name was Horatio. He was a nice guy.
You turned him into a bear.
He wanted to be a bear.
Right.
Okay, that's true.
Okay, just bear with us, guys.
Berry bear. Oh, I get
that
it.
makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dang. I'm going to. I'm trying to remember if casting a spell breaks the disguise self. I know. Well, no, we already did our message without issues. I don't think it does.
Yeah, I think you should be fine. You should be fine.
I was wondering if an attack would break it, but it doesn't look like it does. It's
no, because I don't think disguise self requires concentration.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't require concentration, so you should be fine.
I have to spend an action to dismiss it, but if it doesn't, okay. If I casted Bane, I don't know where in the next room our mage is, but it says up to 3 creatures of my choice. Would I be... Oh, no, wait. That's if I can see within range. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you would have to see him, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Bane on the 2 gorillas. Or no,
okay.
Wait. I can cast... How 30 feet?
Up to 30 feet,
10.
So I think you might be able to get the bear, too.
Yep, I'm going to cast Bane on the bear, and that'll be 1... I only have 1 spell slot left since I cast Disguise Self, and then do the gorillas know I'm disguised to them, correct?
You are disguised to them, but you're going to have to, let me see. They probably wouldn't be concerned with you, so they wouldn't be watching you. So you could probably cast the spell without them noticing.
Okay.
What is the crazy square footage on this building? It's 30
Yeah, I
feet
know.
between you and a bear?
Yeah. I'm gonna move behind them, and then I'm going to cast the spell. So.
It's a very big house.
I'll be next to the door.
That
Okay.
must be absurd.
It's a big tree. Magic.
Yeah, now it looks like you're watching the door.
Yeah, it looks like I'm guarding the doors, but at the same time, I'm going to be helping you from behind the scenes. So, with Bane, it's a attack charisma. They have to go a 12 or higher.
Okay.
That's the saving throw.
So are you doing it just the bear or the bear and the apes?
Bear and the apes. I can select up to 3 creatures.
Yep. All right. So charisma.
And yep, they have to.
That's not gonna work. That's
How'd they
really
get
not
a
gonna work.
-1?
Yeah, I
Did they
know.
roll? That's a critical fail. Damn.
That's a crit fail right there. Ape number 1. Ape number 2.
Oh. Okay, that one. So that one was saved, but the other 2.
That one was saved. So
Here, I'll send you the. Oops. Dang it. Oh, I guess I can't copy and paste that. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, which is 1 minute, the
Right.
target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
there you
So-
go. Got it. Okay, so he also has Bane. All right. So you moved and you did that. Is that your action?
Yep.
Zerum, you are up.
Zerum vapes is his move.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot I was muted, but like I was, so
I
was,
was
like,
waiting.
So I was going to, I just was looking at. Aspen, you're right damn there.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's problematic.
I mean,
It's
I was
very
gonna
problematic.
cast Thunder Wave, and you were the one in my way. So now we're even.
I was
you know
gonna
who
do
else
a
can cast
freaking
Thunder
prospect
Wave?
that frees the door too. Make it better, but oh well. I'm going to I'm gonna engage with this ape right here and beat it up.
All
I'm
right.
just
Knock
gonna do
his
a
teeth out.
standard. I'm gonna do a standard bite attack.
All right. Standard bite attack.
Mm-hmm.
Please go for it. And for the ape, that is gonna get him.
Yeah.
That gets the ape. You bite right into him. What happens? Let me see. 5 damage into the ape. Arrgh! That ape is not happy. It's feeling quite baneful as well.
Some lunges at the ape, and actually, if I can, I'm gonna try to engage both of them. Like, just move kind of.
Okay, so yeah, we can't really say that you are engaged with both of them, but you're definitely engaged with that one. But the other might engage as well. So it is now Noak's turn. Now, Noak, if there's something special you want me to do with the apes or the bears, let me know. Otherwise, I'll do them. And you can also tell me what you wish to do.
I think I'm probably going to have to take my turn through the apes and the bears this time because I'm kind of locked in another room. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Did he kill one of my apes?
He did not kill. He did not kill one of your apes. However, it Bane, which means that it's going to be more difficult for it to hit things. Likewise with your hastened bear, and you specifically can do other things as well if you want, as I detailed on that sheet. So that's entirely up to you.
Okay. I would like my bear to attack the nearest target.
That is going to be the Dragonborn. So bear turns around, and in its haste. So let me see. All right. So Artonis is not going to have a fun time. as the bear turns and starts to claw at him. Let me
At least
see.
not biting.
What's that?
At least not a bite.
Let me see if it is a claw bite. I think it's a claw. Fairly certain it's claw. There you go. Yeah, so it's going to claw, and this is going to be at a minus. Oh, -4.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't like that. No es bueno. All right, and haste. I just want to be sure. +2. Target speed is doubled in a game. All right. Good. So it is going to try and claw at Artonis. And this is a -4. Oh, that is a complete miss. And using its hastened speed, this large bear attempts to bite at Artonis. -4 again. Artonis, is your AC 11?
Artonis?
We're losing
Gonna
people
assume
left
that
and
you-
right.
Did you not hear me?
Nope.
No.
We can hear you now.
I said my AC is 13.
AC is 13, so if it weren't for the Bane, that would have hit. And this black bear is mauling and attempting to attack. However, the bear has multi-attack, just so you know. And this next one is coming on you. So just so you know, the bear gets to make 2 attacks each turn, so that means it technically gets to make 4 attacks. So the
Yeah.
bite and claw...
Multi-attack
Bite and claw
sucks.
comes again, both at -4. And the claws dig in. So it is just quickly mauling this poor Dragonborn. And finally, one of the swinging paws finds purchase as Artonis takes 8 damage, slashing damage.
This is the same bear that attacked Leonardo DiCaprio. I'll have you know, I paid a lot of money for it.
Damn,
I mean, should I
guys,
just lie down and
Wait.
because if he just attacked me like 3 times more,
Wait.
not 2 times.
Core.
All right.
Core,
And
does that
now
mean we get
was the bear.
Oscars? Do we get Oscars after this then?
You might.
Obvious.
It depends on what you do with no conditions,
If you get it-
transformation spells, and everything.
If you get attacked by the bear, you are up for an Oscar.
That is
That's
amazing.
right. What about those apes? What are they going to do? With the understanding that they're probably not going to attack Goose. What you think is Goose?
Yes, they wouldn't attack their good best old friend now, would they?
This is true. I shout through the door, generic gorilla.
Grenades.
Generic gorilla number
granillas.
1, please drink your potion.
All right.
Ooh, okay, this is interesting.
You kind of hear a sound
Do
from
it.
the gorilla, as if it doesn't want to. Are you sure?
Yes, you better drink it.
All right. In that case, let's have someone. I'm going to have Zerum. Let's have you roll me a d20. Just a straight old d20. 16. I think that'll work. So you guys see this now. Help me out, both Zerum and Torch. Drinking a potion, drinking something, should be a free action, right?
Yes.
Or is that a bonus?
No, that's a bonus action.
Yep.
That's a bonus action. Okay.
Oops, yeah, sorry, not free action, but bonus.
Right, a bonus action. Good.
It's similar to reloading.
Yeah. So you see this this giant ape reach into a leather pouch that's around it. So each of the apes have a pouch, and it takes out this weird red-looking potion. It looks back towards its master and quickly drinks it, and it leans forward in surprise. Its eyes bulges open as this long black reptilian tail sprouts out from its behind. It now has a huge, thick dragon tail, and it looks towards the dragon, and it tries to attack the dragon. It's going to try and swing its own dragon tail at the dragon. All right, so I'm going to use the fist attack. It's not a fist, it's a tail, and it's bludgeoning damage. And it does have reach. And this is minus... Uh-oh. It doesn't matter what its minus is.
It's already failed.
It's already failed, so I'm not even going to go for the bane. So its swing, it just kind of like taps the dragon with its own dragon tail, and it's like, oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. And
So I'm actually just ducks under it and it's like ready to pounce for no strikes.
there you go. What about the second ape, Nook?
I'm trying to think of this one.
Because it is not engaged with anything, it can technically move around without fear of reprisal.
So does Snoke know who Supreme Leader Snoke is then? If their names are like that?
Supreme Leader Snoke. No, this was before Snoke, sorry.
Okay, it's the long lineage of Oak.
Yeah.
But Noke does seem to have quite a few pop culture references that are very out of time. I think I'm going to have it move towards that mace.
Move towards the mace. I love it. Oh. All right. So I will, however, if Aspen as Goose wishes to do anything to stop this ape from moving, you see the ape.
Can I technically take an attack of opportunity?
So you are not engaged with this guy. So wouldn't that mean that you shouldn't get an attack of opportunity?
Technically, anybody you're adjacent to, you get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Everyone has to move into the squares if you want a proper idea on where you want to be. So I'll move, like, my character ought to be here.
Okay. So yes, Zerum, you would get an attack of opportunity.
Yep, okay.
Go for it. Ooh, you do snip him in the hand. Do manage to get him. You take a good bite out of him, and it growls as it's trying to flee away. How about Goose Aspen Goose?
For the sake of I don't know if any of the creatures will see me or playing. Like, I was gonna do Vicious Mockery, but that might arouse suspicion. For now, I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay, well, this would be a reaction, right?
Or, like, as in, like, not do anything this round. I'm gonna save my turn. I've casted Bane.
You can make attack pretending to attack or something.
Yeah,
So-
I don't.
Well, this was as a reaction to this ape leaving.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sorry.
To that, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay.
Secrets
So
behind the
no,
squares
I'm
are
gonna just because I don't want them to know. Just in case things go hairy, I don't want them to like call out. It's like it's the guy that was just fake. You know, I don't want to do that. Just in case Snoke does come out, and then it's like,
So
all right,
I am going to. Yeah. I'm going to point out to everyone that this particular ape, has the Mace of Sleep in its left hand. All right. And Noke, is there anything else you individually wish to do?
From the safety of the other side of my doorway, I would like to try to move as many objects as I can in front of the doorway so that it doesn't.
All right. You're making. Everyone can hear.
As well as before that, I asked you a question in Telegram. Can you check on that really quick?
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm done. And there's your end.
Okay. Yep. Move everything in front of that doorway.
Okay, so we will move everything in front. We're moving everything. Screeching of wood on wood. Everyone can kind of guess at what's going on back there. Ayul, what is going on in your world?
Well,
There's a bear, there's apes, there's a mad wizard, there's monkeys growing dragon tails.
A lot of potions.
I think that Okay, first of all, they're not monkeys, they're apes. Monkeys already have tails.
True.
True.
Um,
He's an anthropologist. He would know.
Since the bear seems to be the most immediate threat and has already mauled our friend here, and I'm close to the bear, I actually, before I even say that, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Would I have to take an extra roll to target a particular part of an enemy? And also, can you cripple an enemy and bring them out of the fight without killing them?
So what was your first question?
Can you target a particular part of an enemy, like a particular
shots,
limb
yes.
or? All right, and would that require an extra roll?
Oh God, how did call shot?
So depending on, I don't know this from 5e. I know it was in 4e.
I'm double checking.
You have to have a feat to particularly aim proficiently at a certain thing. Normally, I don't know if it's disadvantage. I don't know. However, your second question, if you don't want to kill the person on your final blow, you can state out loud before you make the attack to do non-lethal damage. The only times you cannot do this is, say you cast Fireball. There's not really a way you can non-lethally cast that on someone, but if it's a melee weapon or a ranged, depending on what type of weapon it is, usually you can declare non-lethal. So,
all right. So for this, are we gonna, let's say that I would need the call shots or whatever to target a particular area?
Yeah, it's kind of a story device. So basically, I mean, if you do some damage to him, what were you attempting to do, basically? Because I can move a target number up and down based off of the bear's AC.
Well,
He's trying to
basically,
not kill
what
Horatio, which is
what I want to
Horatio.
do is not kill him, but I want to cripple him in the quickest way possible. So I honestly was going to be like, okay, I'm going to shoot an arrow at his junk and see what happens.
Ouch, dude! Jesus, right in the bear junk.
cruel and
that's
unusual.
yeah. How dare you?
You know what? Let's go for it. Do your called shot to the bear junk. However, it's gonna be. I'm gonna increase AC by 2.
Increase the what by 2?
I'm going to increase his armor class by 2. So basically what that means is it's going to be more difficult to do the exact damage that you
All
want. Right. But if you make it happen, then
It happens.
it's going to be a screaming bear.
All right, well, let's see what happens then.
Oh my god, it's got scrambled up for me, whatever you said, but I think it was important for me, so...
Okay. So, wow. So the bear has an AC of 11. It has +2 for the haste, and I increased it by 2 for what you want to do. I'm gonna say that just barely hits it in the bear junk. So it rears up as
of steel, apparently.
Jesus.
Well, barely hits it. I'm gonna say. I mean, the damage.
It barely hits him.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No. Mm-mm.
That's right. So, you get him in the bear junk. We're gonna do 11 damage for him. I will try and because we increased that. Damn. What I will basically do is I will take away his ability to attack per turn. He will still have increased AC. And increase possibly movement speed. We'll see, but he's not going to be attacked twice per turn.
All right.
Ow! Right in the bear junk. That's brutal, dude.
It's unbearable.
Oh god!
Did you guys expect anything less of me? I mean, come on. It was going to happen.
You wish to take a movement action.
Yeah, I'll move up here with our Kenku friend.
You're at the table of potions, okay?
Yeah, which from there, yeah, I can make that easily. Okay.
Artonis!
Are you on the table or under the table?
On it.
He's hopping on the table. Oh! You hopped on the table?
Yeah.
Do an acrobatics check real quick.
Oh boy.
Or athletics check. Acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Okay, hang on.
Do the one with... Oh my god. But he has high acrobatics, so... I don't think it happens what you plan. I exactly know what you think.
Oh, sweet! No, this is exactly
no!
This is awesome. So so Yeek,
Yes.
you watched Ayul do this really amazing shots and back up towards the table, and you poke your head up and you look up at Ayul as he hops onto this table, and as you're looking up, his jumping onto the table has jostled a potion away, and it drips over right onto your beak. Give me a d20.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's. Oh man.
It comes to you. Okay. That's 20. Just
Oh.
11.
11. I think that's pretty good for you. Okay. You know, you kind of sneeze, and when you sneeze, a little burst of flame busts out as you suddenly feel like you have very draconic feeling throat, almost as if you can belch out fire.
Oh hell! Everybody's turning into dragons. This is the worst.
Well, you were very focused on
Can I
it.
do an action now? Oh,
So
realizing
what
that?
you have,
wait.
basically what you have an action. If you wish to use this as an attack, you can belch out basically about 10 feet in front of you a little jet of flame, and it will basically harm someone for 2d6 fire damage.
And how long does it work, this potion?
Oh, I'll tell you, but not right now.
Okay. So I have an extra attack now.
It's not an extra, it is an optional. So you can that is an action to perform.
Okay.
Okay,
I will
Artonis.
remember this.
Artonis, you've got this bear in front of you that is not looking good. But then again, neither Patriots have backed away.
I guess I'm going to freeze ray that bear. Why
Freeze
not?
ray that bear, this poor bear. Okay?
Oh, he started it.
He started, Horatio started it.
All right, where's my character sheet?
Okay, you this ray of frost slams into the bear and it's right into its throat, and it's moving its hands from between its legs to up to its throat. It's not looking like it's doing very well at all, as a matter of fact. However, you cannot take a move out. You can move, but if you do, it will have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll just stay there.
All right, you stay there. Top of the round, yeek.
It's actually a really smart move with bears. Good job.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I guess.
So
okay. Yes.
You are the Firebird.
That's cool.
They are still a bit dazzled, but they think like, I kind of made a lot of damage in the last round. A technical question, not an action. So this time I emphasize it.
Okay.
If I grab an item on the play field, does this count as bonus action? Or
Grabbing an item?
Yes.
Bonus action.
Okay.
Thanks.
So
Yeah, it should
if
be
I
fine.
do that, I can it, grab it, and walk back. That would be my turn then, practically.
So you want to do what?
I want so what I want to do, and for technical things, I want to go to this table,
Okay.
grab the shiniest potion I can find.
Okay.
Really the potion that
And
looks
then
the
zip,
best
and
and
then zip
last,
back.
and then sit back under the table. Is that a full turn then?
You still actually have your action, probably.
I'd say he still has his action. Yeah, I'd say you still have your action.
Okay, so I put a shiny potion in my inventory now, or do I need to make something to see
Nope.
what the best potion is?
Roll a d. I'm not gonna have you roll yet. Just if you try to use it. Okay, so you've got a potion. You still have an action you can take.
So I sit back under the table, like, phew, phew. And I put it in my inventory. Just give me a second. To not
Okay.
forget it. Unknown potion. I just call it unknown potion.
Okay.
Unknown shiny potion because that's
Unknown
what-
shiny.
Like the best looking bottle in.
I hear ya.
Just whatever attracts the birds. Liking. And then
I
I
got
will
you.
actually. So I have an attack action now. No, still.
You have an attack action, or you can use your drink potion, whatever you
can-
want.
I use mimicry.
Okay.
I just shout in the voice of
Goose.
there was a long game already, so wrong file. In the voice of Gus, I'm shouting, "Disengage, apes!"
Who? Okay.
That's clever. I like that.
Beg
Intriguing.
your pardon?
Interesting. Okay. Noke, on your turn, you're probably going to want to try and disengage those apes from, or at least an action. But we will see what happens on that. I like that.
Do I
We're gonna
need to make a check for that, so if they really fall for it, because it comes from another direction.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, just because I want to play.
I have to do wisdom.
So
on
I'm
that.
not over. I don't want to be overpowered. So
Yeah.
persuade. I have to do in what was it again? Persuasion. Yeah, I think it works. You tell me. They have to make.
Yeah, they definitely understand that was from Goose. They're a little confused, but yes, on the next action, they are going to attempt to disengage safely.
Yeah.
Aspen,
Howdy.
you're very confused as to what just happened, but it looks like Kenku friend just blurted out as Goose, "Disengage, apes."
All right, that's so. How does the? Would you describe the bear as looking bloodied?
That bear is not. That bear is extremely bloodied.
Okay.
The bear is not happy right now. That is not a happy.
I'm gonna say screw it in the confusion. I'm sure that no one will notice, but I don't know. I'm gonna do vicious mockery and just look over there. That's a bear, and I'm gonna
Look
cast.
over there, bear.
Yeah.
Now, for vicious mockery, you do need to talk, though, correct?
Yes, I do have to. It's
Yeah.
a verbal semantic. So
Yeah.
Just some really rude gestures.
Yeah. I'm hoping that no one, the gorillas are too distracted and the bear. So yeah, I'm gonna try and cast that, which is they have to do
I think it was a charisma check, right?
wisdom. They have to do a wisdom saving throw of 12 or higher, or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage.
Passes.
Yay, and have disadvantage on the next turn. So that's gonna be a D4. So that's 2 damage.
So actually, let's just say this: that bear is going to just crumple down with the psionic damage. Psionic damage. We're going to say that the bear just basically curls up into a little ball, clutching itself between the legs and its neck, and it's just whimpering. Like if you could see a bear cry.
You
It
gave
is
Horatio
basically
crippling depression.
That's
you have-
that's my special spell, Core. Crippling
Yeah, you have-
depression.
You have
Clips,
given the
what
bear
spell?
crippling depression.
What cantrip did he use?
Vicious
Huge-
mockery.
Vicious mockery.
How far is Cora away from him?
Core is basically right next to the door, so he can hear a Core. Noke can hear a different voice. Might be confused
okay.
as to where that voice is coming from. He doesn't know it's Aspen as
I mean, if
Goose.
he's a
And all he heard was,
Back
"Look
that
over
quick.
there, it's a bear," and it's not even someone's voice. So.
just for information, vicious mockery is not a field damage, but
Individual.
towards
Yeah.
someone.
I have to look at
Okay,
someone and make an insult, and the insult
Because-
actually does damage and a disadvantage
Okay.
on them.
Okay, because I was wondering if Core was affected, like if.
No.
So pointing out the fact that Horatio has turned into a bear is what gave him depression.
Basically, you
He
depressed
has
him.
major insecurity issues about being turned into a bear.
He's alive. Horatio's alive, but he kind of doesn't want to be right now.
But he has like a cool bear dick now.
He does.
He's
Not much. Not much of one is left. All right.
Wait,
Aspen,
so-
you wish to make a move action.
Overhead.
I guess you could say Horatio's now barren.
Never mind. You don't get your move action.
Okay.
Zerum.
Targeting you specifically next turn.
Yeah, really. Please do. Zerum is
Oh
up.
my god.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Alright,
Okay.
now what I'm gonna do is because they are lined up perfectly, I'm gonna do a breath attack on the 2 apes.
Breath attack on the 2 apes. Uh-oh.
Actually, I'm gonna check something really quick too, because like, I believe we actually mistakenly. There was something like I think that the cold attack's actually supposed to be Constitution, not Dex, normally.
For what checks? For cold?
Yeah, for cold. Yeah, the Constitution saves actually normally.
Okay.
Yeah, the poison and the cold is actually Constitution saves versus the Dex save like every of the other damage types.
All right. One bear does this save. Oh, God, no. I think it's going to happen. Oh! He made it! So my bear of 15 took -1 because he is Bane. He has Bane. So one bear made it, the other bear did not.
You mean gorilla?
Apes.
Yeah.
Or gorilla, apes, sorry.
God, you gotta love that Bane.
I know. So, how much damage did they take?
I actually have to roll that.
Oh,
one
okay.
sec. Yep. And so one takes 7 damage, the other one takes the half damage.
Takes 7 damage and half of that. So this guy takes the 7 damage.
I think you always round down, so it would be
Yep,
3.
it's rounding down. So we're gonna take 3 damage and 7 damage. Okay. This ape that's in front of you is when you slam your breath right into him, you just buffet him with this cool icy breath, and he stumbles back and looking quite in pain. He seems dizzy and very concerned, but there's still fight and anger left in his eyes. The one behind him, holding onto the mace, just kind of shakes off this icy wind and breath, and looks over towards the 2 creatures standing on the table, on and under the table. Do you wish to take another or any bonus action?
For a bonus action, no. I don't really have anything to use a bonus action for.
Okay.
So no.
All right. Then in that case, Noak, your bear is incapacitated. Your ape that is near the dragon is almost incapacitated. It is frozen. It is baneful. It is bitten. It is not looking good.
Okay. Let's see. First off, telegram. Second off, the gorilla furthest from the dragon, the one who's holding the mace right now, he did pick up the mace, correct?
He did pick up the mace. The mace is in his
Okay.
hand. And telegram? What telegram?
A message in telegram.
Ah.
Answer me.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Another real telegram.
He
By
showed
fault.
you his beak. Answer back.
Please.
I know.
I'm now imagine.
I'm the one telling him, look at your telegram, you dumb raven, and he's like, dude, you're a griffin. Look
I'm
around.
now imagining that it knocks on your door and then there's like an on-site postman and reading your
Telegram.
Hello, Eclipse, stop.
Eclipse, pay attention. Stop. No, seriously, stop. Whatever you're doing,
Stop.
stop.
Okay, so for actions, the gorilla furthest from the dragon, he's right next to a table, right?
Yes.
Can I have him grab an armful of whatever's on that table, potions, books, rodents, I don't know.
I've been waiting for this.
Have him grab them and fling them at the table, at the Kenku and the creature on top.
I'm
Yes,
under the table. Yeah.
So basically, we're doing kind of like doing a grenade attack with various items and potions at them.
Yeah.
Core,
Is that essentially what you want?
Yeah, basically.
Core
Yeah,
had to make
basically.
everything
Oh,
fun.
God.
Core makes it fun.
I don't want this.
I'm still so happy that you're now in this little game as a guest and whatnot. That is so cool.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, Tweet.
Okay,
Potions are
so
not
Don't kiss up to me. I'm trying
That's
to kill
always
you.
fun to
I
do.
know it's like
But-
he's going for you. So I'm gonna have the ape make a rock. I'm gonna call this a rock throw. It's basically a range throw. So he's going to scoop everything up and fling them all, papers and all. Let's see if it goes to where he wants it to go first.
Oh.
Okay, so basically what's going to happen is I will have each of you roll a acrobatics or an athletics check to kind of dodge out of the way of this, but you will also have an advantage to do so.
All right.
Okay. Where is my dexterity? No, athletics. Athletics, you say? Or acrobatics?
Oh! Yeah, acrobatics or athletics, whichever is
Okay.
better. Okay, Fleeks, you deftly roll under the table and dodge all of these papers and potions as they
Fleeks is
fly.
already
I
on the table.
already was on the
Sweet.
table, so I rolled more sense.
Tweets, you were taken by surprise by you're thinking this ape is going to start flinging poop. No, it flings whatever is on this table. I need you to roll a d20.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, I love you
Wow. Are you fucking kidding?
Everyone looks at Tweets as suddenly Ayul hiccups once, hiccups twice, and then on the third hiccup just kind of very quickly shrinks on down, and in the space where on top of the table where he once was is a very dragon-looking mouse.
Oh.
Tweets, Ayul has become a dragon. You are basically the size of a mouse. You have some reptilian features, and you can give out a very cute-looking jet of flame. It only goes like maybe an inch or two away, but it's very cute.
Oh no.
This is my
Yes,
favorite.
Ayul!
This is now my favorite session. This is so great.
Dragon mouse polymorph. I
Shrinking
love it.
And transformation.
Okay, that is one month. That is one. Sorry, Ayul. So basically, you kind of have like a point. You're a mouse, but you have kind of a draconic snout, draconic ear fins, and a draconic tail.
At least the
God damn
tail
it.
is good. The tail is very long.
All right, and what about the other gorilla?
So
the other
my
ape.
first gorilla still has movement, doesn't it?
It does still have movement. Do you wish him to move? So he turned, grabbed, threw things.
Possibly. So how much health does he have left?
A little under half.
Okay. Let's have him. Can he climb up the wall and retreat?
Yes. So this whole this whole dome is this whole area is kind of an open ceiling area. Remember, it was a half dome. The wooded, gnarled branches basically make this into a bowl. Make this area into a bowl. So the ape kind of throws those areas, and he's standing on top of this 10-foot high wall, just kind of grunting at everyone down below.
So let's have him retreat to the other side of that wall
And pops
onto
over.
whatever is on the exact opposite side of where he is.
Okay. And there he goes.
All right. Now I still have one little ape over there who's probably like a pube hair
He's
away
not
from
in good
death.
shape at all.
I'm gonna have him try to gnaw at the dragon's foot.
Oh, sure. Let's give that a shot. All right, so I'm going to do this as fists. So basically, we're just going to make it and oh wow, the gnawing works. He basically prostrates himself in front of the dragon.
Was that one that
For
had
4 damage.
Was that one that was affected by Bane?
Oh, that is. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me.
I mean, the most.
-3, so that's a 18.
That still hits.
Okay, there you go.
That would be great if I just be too good.
It was too high. It wasn't gonna.
Yeah,
it was not
it
gonna
wasn't.
fail.
At most, it would be 4, and that's
Yeah.
that's still hit.
But the point is, you tried.
Yeah.
All right. And for myself,
Mm-hmm.
now I'm on the other side of a wall, so I can't physically see what all is happening.
You
right
can't physically see what all is happening, no.
I've definitely barricaded that door, though.
You barricaded the door. You've heard another voice over there mocking Horatio. You know that you can hear people gasping as something weird happened. Hopefully to one of the intruders in your home.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to take a blind shot here,
Okay.
but I'm going to. Can I cast Thunderwave?
I think Thunderwave should be okay,
You
right?
son of a bitch. That was my plan. Damn it. Ah.
All right. Thunderwave. Do you need to be able to...
But think that you would hurt your friend eventually if you do it blind.
Yeah, he can make more friends.
But I'm
I
his
definitely
best
do
friend.
still care. I definitely care about my best friend.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution. Yeah, what do you guys think?
However, I do want to point this out. Anything that's not affixed to the ground that's possibly movable will be blasted away. So if you have any potions,
oh yeah,
it will be, including the room you're in and the other room, it will be blasted out. So all that hard work. So that's what I was gonna do before.
Is this your attempt at getting me to a desperate plea for me to not do this?
No, I'm just letting you know. I can't wait to see what you do. But
my intention is to cast Thunderwave, but because it's blind, does Thunderwave emanate from me, or is it a spell that targets by any chance?
From
it
you.
is originating from you.
Oh,
If
shoot,
you
that
do it
doesn't
right
really-
now, it'll basically only hit Aspen and your gorilla.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I thought it was something else.
But you don't know where they are,
And
so you
all your
can't.
precious.
You can hear the movement. Yeah, well, you think you might hit Goose. Basically, you think you might hit Goose.
Someone's like by the
And
door, and you think it could be Goose. He hasn't like knocked on the door. I haven't done anything to knock on the door at all.
Master Noak.
Okay, so my spells, I only get one spell per turn, right?
Yes.
And jumping is a spell? That's stupid.
On the other
Jumping
hand,
is a great spell.
Cor, you
It's
Did
it's
you
a
heard-
physical action.
But you heard the strange voice from front of the door. You heard the strange voice from front of the door,
Yeah.
so you don't know where your friend is.
That's true.
It's true. I don't
Why
want
would
to
you
take a
tell him
chance,
that?
so I'm going to retreat further into the room,
Okay.
and
You guys can't see where he is, right?
Yeah,
No.
Okay, good.
I can't see it at all.
this is for my own personal, yeah.
Okay.
This is your personal space.
He's gonna lounge and read a book.
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide somewhere,
And read a book.
Okay.
and that'll be my move. Unfortunately, I've probably only got about 10 minutes left before I have to get going.
Okay. So I think we can do this in 10 minutes.
All
The
right,
gorilla's almost dead. I think.
that's my
Okay.
moves.
So, what do you say?
Say again.
What do you say? What do you say, Noak?
What about? What do I? Oh, hang on. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Now, this is what we get for.
Hang on. Resending message. We're talking behind your guys' back. We're saying really nasty things about your characters.
It's okay. I probably figured you were. So.
I mean, tweet to somebody. I'm now looking forward to the troll.
You are a cute little dragon mouse. And you are on top of this table with a bunch of large potions sitting around you.
Do those potions contain alcohol?
Is that it? Is that it? Am I just on top of the table with the potions? Is all you had to say?
Yeah, so you are on top of this table. Very. I mean, the last thing you knew, you were an Aarakocra, and now you're this adorable dragon mouse.
All right, so does the potion affect like your clothing and your gear and shit? Like, do I have all that still, or is it like scattered around me?
I think with polymorphs, it's always your stuff's there until you magically get undone.
Yeah, the polymorph spell, such as it is, it basically you absorb all of your items and all clothing and all that.
Fuck.
Ew.
You're naked.
That actually.
When he becomes an Aarakocra again, he'll have his clothes on.
That actually ruins all of my ideas.
Could nibble at
okay, another question. If I were to directly interact with Yeek for the purpose of him doing something for me, would he have an action or would I have to wait until his next turn?
His next turn is almost up, so...
You could hide. You could hide.
You could hold action. You could hold action to improve Yeek's next turn. That would be fine.
Dang, see, what I wanted to do is because you already described that I have fire breath, right?
Oh yeah, cute little fire breath.
What I wanted to do.
So does Yeek.
Yeah, what I wanted to do was light one of Yeek's arrow tips on fire and point at the gorilla that is close to Zerum.
You could do that with Yeek's arrows. Yeek has arrows.
Only destroy my arrow.
Yeah, no, that is a great idea, and you know what? I want you to do that right. I want you to tell me what did you just do, and I want you to take an action, just a fire action.
All right. Well, then I will, as the tiny dragon mouse thing crawls to the edge of the table and peeks under it, and blows a little plume of fire onto the very tip of one of Yeek's arrows, and
starts pointing at the
I rubbed
ape.
them in oil before.
Yeah, and it starts pointing frantically at the ape. So what should I roll for that then?
No need to roll for anything like that. I think that's just awesome and a great way to use this situation to your advantage.
You've appeased the DM. God damn you.
Appease the DM. Yeek, in fact, I want you to take an inspiration for that because you did not let I'm going to give you an inspiration card because you didn't let that get you down. You used it.
You mean Ayul gets an inspiration point.
Ayul gets an inspiration, yeah. All right. Da-da-da. Go ahead and take one. All right. So Yeek, after Artonus's attack or after Artonus's action, if the ape is still there and you wish to, you basically have a flaming arrow if you want.
Okay.
All right. Artonus.
Okay.
So you saw the ape. One of the apes has climbed over inside of it because you're in basically a giant wooden bowl.
All right. Is that the ape that's holding the mace?
That was the ape that was holding your mace. Has disappeared. Yes.
All right. Magic missile him.
So he's disappeared. So you're going to magic missile the only other ape you can see?
Yes, I'm going to the one I can see. Yes.
Okay. So that magic missile hits, and I'm not. Go ahead and make a roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, I gotta play immediately card. I have to play that right now, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Well, I hope my party loves me.
You all immediately receive the effect of short rest.
Nice. Wait.
So if you were injured, you get a. If you were injured, you get a heal. That's awesome.
How much
I'm
heal?
totally fine. But I no, it has no effect on me.
Does this mean that the potion wears off too, or is that still active?
I think it should still be active just because
Fun.
generally a short rest lasts an hour, but you're not sitting here for an hour. You just gain the effects, which is basically gaining a hit die and anything else that might happen on a short rest.
All right, so that kind of healed Artonis partially. That's cool.
Yes, it did. Which is very good.
How much does it heal?
All right, and you roll.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
could have.
So your heal, which I think is 1d6, I think for you.
Okay.
It's whatever
The
their
hit
hit
die.
die is.
Yeah, you're. No, so you're second level, so 2d6 hit die.
You can heal up to.
Up to. All right. So you get 4 hit points back, and the ape has crumpled over onto its back from the force of your magic missile, and is ceased to be breathing.
Oh,
That's nice.
Yeah.
no, we are still having. I still would like to use my turn.
Yeah, please do, please do.
So I'm using my turn to shoot the arrow at the door.
Okay, shoot the arrow at the door. Flung. And the flaming arrow hits the door, and the door catches on fire.
I had a key.
Yay!
Or I had a key.
But we don't know if you work on that door.
Is-
Remember, it was magically locked.
And then I'm stepping to the table and steal another really disgusting looking potion.
One
At
more.
what point do I get to
disgusting
call the
potion.
police and tell people that there's like home invaders right now?
I know. Okay.
Is the door like completely on fire or just starting to? Because if
It's
we're,
just starting to catch on fire.
can I try
Do
the
I,
key?
do I,
Yeah.
do I have
You certainly
success with grabbing?
Fire door key.
So you
Um,
open up the door. So you insert the key and you open, and
Hold on. Flake,
you
Flake
suddenly
still had something
realize
to do.
that the door opens outwards, not inwards.
That's
Nope.
damn it.
All of the stacking of items that you've done against.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Well, they still have to climb over it.
They do still have to climb over it. So let's reveal this.
DM.
No, I get it. Oh my god.
DM.
Yes.
I believe Fleek still was going to do something with the potions.
Oh, Flix, what are you doing with potions?
Yeah, I was grabbing. I was going to the stepping to the table and
Uh-huh.
grabbing the most potion, and then I step back to to the.
Yeah,
know-
you have it. You didn't drink it, right?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't drink it. I have other plans with this.
You
potion.
do have it. You didn't drink it. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna step off of this. Noke, you see this door pop open, and Goose is poking his head through, looking around, rather surprised. What do you?
Did you get him?
Can I attempt
Oh.
to do the voice? Because I
You
don't
can
know if
attempt.
No.
I have high performance here. I'm gonna say, yeah, we got him. Where are you? And I'm gonna try.
Performance check versus wisdom.
Also, if I could actually
Oh.
take this one moment to ask, where did the other gorilla with the mace retreat to? Where did we see
In the
it
room.
disappear?
In the room where Noke is right now.
I'd
Okay,
like
so basically it took
not
it climbed up the
quite.
wall and went through somewhere where it could get into there. Gotcha.
Yeah.
If it
And-
moved exactly adjacent, then it shouldn't be in the same room as I am right now.
I
It
can't.
was standing right here, right?
Hang on. I'm waiting for
Yeah. Hold on.
Torch's stream to catch up, and he's got things.
Oh
in the way.
yeah. Sorry, I thought it was. I thought it moved into the room where you were.
Hang on.
Also, the door is on fire, by the way.
Well, it's open, so
So if it was exactly adjacent to where it was, then it would kind of be in the corner of the hidden room.
Yeah, the room where you are.
What?
what is
What room
happening?
am I in?
Oh,
You
I
see
moved you.
this?
I'm sorry. I had moved you stuff up. I moved you back over to here, to the open doorway.
Hey, DM's mistake. I'll take it.
Nah. All right. So no, Goose pokes his head through, and it sounds a little bit like he needs.
You're cutting out.
Yeah,
I'm cutting
really
out.
Bad. Yeah, really bad.
Okay,
really
hold
badly.
on. Okay, and I am back, and I realize we've only got about 10 minutes left, if that.
Yep.
All right, and I can be heard?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so no, Goose pokes his head in, and it sounds a little bit like him, only he needs a lozenge, probably.
I'm
Hey, am I
gonna.
hidden or not?
Say again?
Am I hidden or not?
I was
Because-
going... So I was going to say you went into this room, and you would try... So you had gone through to this room, the kitchen area.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Did he roll? So what was the check? Did
He
roll?
barely beat you on this one.
Yeah.
So it's Goose for all intents and purposes.
Okay, fine. So he says they won, which is really weird because
And I'm motioning to Yeek to like hand me the potion because it looks like it's just me in the doorway, so I'm like, oh, come over here.
Well, they said they
I
won.
maybe have other plans. Just wait for my turn.
okay. All right. I'll step back out into the main living area right there and say, go ahead and make your way on in.
Oh, for
Yeah, you should
okay,
def-
so I'm
Yeah.
I'll begin to climb over the.
I'll move in between all four of those chairs, like in the space in between the four chairs.
Got it.
Okay, so 5, 10. So how close can I move to this guy?
You can get to the other side of it. You can get to opposite the table him there.
Okay. Is there anything on the table?
Just some books and diningware.
Any potions?
This room is a lot more organized.
No potions.
Okay. But a table, a big table, heavy table.
Big
Perfect.
table. I mean wooden table, wooden dining table.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Ah,
And
Oh,
just-
no.
I'm the only one in the room.
Oh,
So
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Can I respond?
oh no.
I was gonna say something before I did it. It was just like,
You can't respond, Noak. You
Okay.
suddenly see Goose start making mystical motions and uttering a spell that you recognize.
That's
Um,
not normal. I
Oh,
will
no.
do expeditious retreat.
Oh no.
Okay,
why?
so
if
we're gonna have
it's-
that kick off at the
That's a
same
good
time.
plan.
Basically, we're gonna have that kick at the same time. So, Aspen, you cast your Thunder Wave. Go ahead and cast it, and we will have Expeditious Retreat occur at the same time.
Okay, 'cause I thought it was. Are we still in the initiative order though, or are we out?
I'm kind of drop initiative right now because I want to move
Okay,
it faster.
good.
So, when you do that, I'm gonna point at various people and say what they're gonna do.
Okay. Wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature within 15 feet cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw of 12 or higher. On a failed save, creature takes 2d8 thunder damage, and it's pushed away 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half of the damage and isn't pushed. But in addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from me by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible to 300 feet. It's very loud.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
That's why I was like, is the table heavy? Because that might...
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fling the table, but all of those items will fling right back against him.
Just for flavor, but
Just for flavor of text.
yes. So 12 or
All
higher
right.
for I believe it was a con save.
It was. So let's do a con save for good old Noak, the transmutation mage. Whoop.
Oh, it's one less. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, was it? Yeah, it's a 12, so one less.
It's one less. Yep. So Noak takes how much damage?
It's going to be on a failed save 2d8 and 10 feet of knockback. So that's 2d8, 13 damage.
13 damage. So Noak gets flung back as he tries to cast Expeditious Retreat, and gets flung back. And Noak, you feel as you get slammed back against the wall, you feel and hear something cracking when you slam against the wall. You think it might be the wand.
Oh no! Stop! Mending, we have mending still, but oh my god.
I pull out the wand and very briskly kind of point it back in the direction.
If it backfires, oh my god. Oh.
You're pointing at where?
So I'm up against this wall.
Yeah.
And I fling it outwards from my body, not throwing it, but like
Right.
like I'm casting the wand out.
Yeah.
So I pull it out and fling it towards him in the direction of the not my friend.
Why are you doing this?
Any words you wish to say?
What have you done with my best friend?
I assume we're out of. Yeah.
Sorry. What have you done with my best friend?
There you go.
Yeah. I raise up my hand and I snap my finger and the disguise drops as you see a cat folk Of course, it was a cat, your true enemy the whole time. But a tabaxi appears in front of you wearing a. I'll send you a picture later, but. Well, unfortunately, my companions and I had dispatched him. Sorry to say that. Seems like you knew him pretty well, but we couldn't let you be turning people into off animals here, so we had to make sure we stopped you. And I'm gonna move.
What on earth? Why do we have someone who sounds like they're from the northeast and someone who sounds like they're from the southwest? What kind of world? Where are you people coming from?
I came from a hobbit village, but that probably raises even more questions.
Yeah.
Question I have for you: why'd you do it?
Well, hang on. So, Eclipse, didn't anything happen when I flung the wand out?
Are you going to cast a spell or?
Well, it was something I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you ask him what that is in this dramatic manner, and he claims that they had to do it, and this surge of magical energy just runs out from your hand down into the wand, and the wand itself starts to twitch and flick in your hand. Little sparks and motes of magic are flicking away from it, and then suddenly there's this big explosion and a puff of smoke as what was once the human mage Noak.
Oh yes.
What was once the human mage Noak is now
a beautiful raven.
This wand clatters to the ground as Noak just kind of looks up in despair and just kind of disappointment at the tabaxi.
Hang on,
and
pause.
Everyone.
Stop! What are you doing? This isn't according to plan.
For me?
Hang on 1 second.
Okay. Different plan.
This isn't according to plan.
Did I just derail everything, Eclipse?
No, you didn't. Eclipse is just a griffin.
No, he didn't.
Mean, I think this is hilarious that I'm like, why'd you do it? And then you quickly try to like Ron Weasley from Chamber of Secrets, cast it and then it backfires. And I'm like, wow, damn, I'm lucky.
He did. And hold on 1 second.
Oh, there's a lot of hold on 1 seconds going on here.
Well, no, I want to make sure. I want to make sure, Core. I also wanted to get you out because I know you need to leave.
Okay.
Tweets has something to say.
Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So
Shit, I dropped that. Oops.
nope, that's okay. So magical energy flings itself around the room, and the magical energy itself bounces around the room, including into this open doorway up to the north. And you watch the energy as two things happen at once. First, the puff of smoke near where the human Noke once was is now this kind of grotesque lump of flesh of mouth and hands, and this entirely just horrible malformed creature with no legs, just this lump of flesh and veins and hands and eyes.
Oh God! You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was just here to ask some questions.
As the wand clatters next to it, and the magical energy zips over into this room to the north, and you can see it hit a towel on the back of one of the chairs. The towel itself starts to grow larger and larger and take on this rather quadrupedal state as it grows into a 6-foot tall towel bear.
What?
Oh no!
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Core, what the fuck did you do?
Blarg.
Blarg.
All right, and this is our towel bear right here.
Core, no coffee for you later. I'm not filing your reports either.
Wrong.
Wow. Okay, now I'm really not helping you.
I think we need to pause this right here.
Right.
So we are in the climactic battle where the mage has now turned, and the creature that this is, you may have recognized this as a gibbering.
Gibbering.
No, it's not a very good thing. Where are you? Oh, there you are. The gibbering mouther.
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah. And there is a towel bear also here. So we will take this as a pause, and we will stop the action right here. I wish to thank Core for taking the time to give some much-needed, wonderful love to our villain here.
Thank you, Core.
Thanks
that
for
was
having
awesome.
me, guys. It was fun.
I think
I'm gonna miss you, Core.
Hope I didn't mess everything up for you. Enjoy.
If you ever want to join us again, let us know.
If you want me to join you again, don't kill the gibbering mouth thing.
I mean,
I think
just a pile of miserable flesh and hair.
What the fuck are we gonna do with you? Be like, oh, let's take the gibbering mouth thing on the fucking journey with us. Nothing bad will happen.
We'll carry a big cart around, and we can't understand what you say, so we'll just like sit by you. It's like, man, today was really bad. You know, I went through, and you just have to deal with all of our crap and venting. You're like,
friends, I think it's hungry. How do I feed it again?
Give him some sawdust or something. Yeah.
Sawdust.
So thank you very much, Core. Artonis and Zerum, I'm sorry I didn't get a lot more action with you guys in the end there. I promise I'm going to make it worth your while next turn.
All right.
it's fine. Okay. I mean, Kango won't fight gibberish blabbermouth.
You turned me into a fucking dragon mouse.
No.
Oh no, you turned you into a dragon mouse.
No, I didn't do shit.